Oh. I mean, we're just going to welcome in our Red Sox stream. I totally butchered that. I know you guys are hearing the intro right now.
Hey, happens.
We're self-producing tonight. I don't know. Welcome in to our Red Sox rundown stream. You guys all know me as your host, your fearless leader, Jack Lauderay. Welcome into the stream. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. It is what it is. All right, we are 15 minutes away from the MLB
Cubs
draft.
fan.
We got a Cubs fan in the
Cubs.
chat. We got a Cubs fan in the chat. We're going to get the chat rate going again here. I see Green Caesar moved over from our main channel over to the Red Sox channel. Shout out your favorite team. Let's get it rolling. Let's get the chat rate up. I want to see the chat flowing right now. Let's get the chat rate up on both channels. Red Sox Rundown and Chat Sports. Let's get the chat rate flowing on both. I want to see it going. Shout out your favorite team. Can't believe I butchered that. That was crazy. It is what it is. We regroup and we move on. Shout out your favorite team for me. JB Rant says, keep it going on our Red Sox stream. What is up, my man? I see Joe Averso says, draft pitchers. We can always trade them if we don't need them. Yes and no. I think so. Here's my. I'll talk about the Red Sox here for a second. We just welcome in our Red Sox stream. I'm going to talk about the Red Sox for a second. I'm going to talk about what I think they should do. I'm going to talk about all of that. So here's my thought. Okay. The Red Sox, don't let these top prospects fool you. The Red Sox are pitcher deep in their system right now, which you could not have said. You would not have said a few years ago. A few years ago, it would have been, you got Kyle Teal, you got Roman Anthony, you got Marcelo Meyer, you've got Christian Campbell, and you have no pitching. That was it for the last few years. It's completely flipped on its head. Now you've got the Peyton Tolles, the David Sandlins, all of those excellent pitching prospects in your system. And you don't, like, Franklin Arias and Yostinson Garcia, like, they're good, but it's not what it used to be. So honestly, I think they're going to go position player in the first round. Probably position player a majority. That's at least what I think's going to happen. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. That's why I love the draft, because unlike some of the other drafts where you kind of have a good idea of what's going to happen, in the MLB draft, you've got no idea. You have no idea. All right, here's how the draft works. The draft is different, a lot different than the other drafts. So there's 43 picks in the first round, in round one. We'll go over what those picks are here in a minute, but it's not the normal, just every team gets a pick. There are a bunch of comp picks as well that happen before the second round officially starts. You have prospect promotion incentive picks, which basically, if you had a player in the top 100 pipeline at some point and they were on your roster and they win Rookie of the Year or place top 3 in MVP or Cy Young voting, you get awarded a pick. So the Royals, the number 28 pick is a PPI pick for Bobby Witt Jr. finishing top 3 in MVP voting last year. Then you have compensation picks. You get these picks if you lose free agents in free agency. The Arizona Diamondbacks get the 29th pick for losing Christian Walker. The Orioles get the 30th and 31st overall picks for losing Corbin Burns and Anthony Santander. And the Milwaukee Brewers get the 32nd overall pick for losing Willie Adames. Then you've got competitive balance round picks. And these picks go to the 10 smallest markets or 10 smallest revenue pools from the year prior. Now, I don't know why the Dodgers and Yankees are here. Can you explain that?
They got draft day trades.
Okay, I got you.
The Dodgers, I believe, traded.
So the Dodgers got
picks.
one for trading Gavin Lux to the Reds, but then they just have another one. And I don't know why. The Red Sox have the 33rd overall pick. They acquired that in the Quinn Priester trade. The Orioles, as we said earlier, have the 37th overall pick. And then the Rays have the 42nd overall pick, which they got from the Athletics. And that's it. Those are the comp picks. That's the end of round 1. Each pick holds a monetary value. This is interesting. This came more into effect last year with the Travis Bazzana or J.J. Weatherholt argument. If you want to pay for a prep prospect in the later rounds to not sign with a college, you can take a cheaper option in the first round, and that money, then you pool that money into a pick later in the draft, if that makes sense. So say there's a prep prospect that's committed to Texas A&M, and they say, you know what, I'm going to go to Texas A&M, and I'm not going to get drafted. The team can be like, look, we'll give you an extra $1 million that we saved earlier in the draft by taking a player of lesser value. Like, that sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying. And you cannot trade first-round picks. You cannot trade first-round picks. That is how the draft works. It's very different from the other drafts. But yeah, it's. I still like it. I think you play more cat and mouse with these types of with this type of draft. That's what makes it so unpredictable, is that you just don't know what's going to happen. And I really like that. I really, really like that about the MLB draft. Okay. Let me make sure I have my math right here.
So I'm looking at that, why the Dodgers, Yankees, and Mets have...
I know the Dodgers...
It's CBT penalties, so okay. It's the competitive balance.
I know they had to forfeit their first-round picks because of that.
So I think
they get a comp pick in exchange, I guess, maybe?
I think they just get all the way kicked down.
Okay, so they don't lose the pick, but it's kicked down to the end of the first
exactly.
round. Okay, that makes more sense.
Because obviously the Mets, Juan Soto, Yankees,
Yankees, for sure. Absolutely.
Dodgers. Yeah.
Okay, the bosses told me, they're in my ears. They're in the walls. They're in my ears. They said we need to get to a 50% like rate on the stream. We're sitting at 67 likes. We need to get to 120 likes. We got to do it. We got to do it. So if you've not already hit that like button, what that does is that pushes the stream out to more baseball fans. It recommends the stream to more baseball fans. So if YouTube sees that people are interacting with the stream, then they're going to say, oh, hey, this stream's getting some love. We're going to push it out to more fans. And on the Red Sox stream, we got 50 people watching and only 7 likes. That ain't cutting it. I need my Boston fans to show up or get out of it.
Hottest team in baseball.
Hottest team in baseball, and we got 10 likes. Hottest team in baseball, and we got 10 likes. I don't even know what we're doing here. So like the video. We're up to 90 likes on main. I will say to our goal today on our main channel, our goal today for likes is 429 if we want to beat last year's goal. So we gotta get this number up. Can we get to 100 right now? We're at 97. We're at 97. Can we just get to 100? Can we just get to 100? Please? Please, please, please. Can we get to 100? We're at 97 likes. I'm not moving on until we get to 100. 99 likes. We're at 99.
Sources say you will do a happy dance.
Yeah, I'll jump up and down or something. Although I did have Chipotle for lunch and my stomach, I'm full. 1 like, 103 likes. Let's go.
There we go.
There we go. We did get a super chat on Red Sox as well. Let me pull that up real quick. Oh, Red Sox fans, if you've been in my live streams before and I was unable to pull super chats, I can pull super chats now, which is very, very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Let me just pull that up real quick. So, there it is. Great, great, great. All right. I am able to pull up Red Sox Super Chats now, which is very exciting. Make sure you keep liking the video. Like it all night, and we'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. Colby Mead on our Red Sox channel, $2 Super Chat. What's up, Colby? Thank you so much. Jack, when will the next game stream be? Tough to say. We will be live for the trade deadline. I can tell you that much. It's tough. We've already had the debuts. We've had the first Yankee game. If they start making a push to the playoffs, then we will do some streams as the playoffs get closer. And then if they make the playoffs, we're going to do every game. So that's the answer for that. Thank you so much, Colby, for the super chat. Colby, if you send in $3 more, that'll be a raffle ticket for, obviously you're a Red Sox fan. That'll be a raffle ticket for a Red Sox hat. Here's our super chat menu one more time if you do not know already. $5, we'll talk about your team, plus you'll get a raffle ticket. $10 is 3 raffle tickets. $100 is a beer bong. Every $100 is a beer bong. So that
will be a fun experience.
I actually put them down. You know, I'm not bad with beer bongs. Little known fact, because I don't do beer bongs often. Little known fact. We gotta get to
100 to prove it.
We gotta get $100 to prove it. And look, I'm fine not doing it. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm fine not doing it. Here's my top 5 prospects. Let's see what we got here. Kade Anderson's by far my number 1 prospect. I think he has the highest floor of the draft. I think that he is probably one of the safest prospects in the entire draft. And I think he should go number 1 overall to the Washington Nationals. We'll see if Ethan Holliday is the pick, but I think he should go number 1. Will he? I don't know. Ethan Holliday is my number 2. We're projecting, but the projections are great. You know, son of Matt Holliday, brother of Jackson Holliday. He's got the skills. He's got the grades. He's a high schooler, so he's got to project. But yeah, he's my number 2 prospect. Ethan Willis, another high schooler, shortstop. I honestly think he's got a better. I think he's probably got some better tools than Ethan Holliday. I think he's better defensively. But yeah, I like him as well. I think he's got a lot of good traits. Jamie Arnold, I think, is another one of the safest pitching prospects in the entire draft. He's my second favorite pitching prospect in the draft. I know everyone's going to say, Jack, what about Seth Hernandez? It's the high school projection. It's the high school projection that I don't love. So I would take a more known commodity in Jamie Arnold than I would a Seth Hernandez. And then Liam Doyle. He scares the ever-living crap out of me, but my God, is that fastball electric. When he's right, he's the best. When he's right. Now, when he's wrong, and we saw this in the College World Series, when he's wrong, it's terrifying. But when he's on, he can be one of the best. So those are my top 5. We'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting night. There's a lot. I think there's more parity this year than there was last year. And last year, there was a lot of parity. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. We did get a few super chats on Maine. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to those after the 7 o'clock hour hits Eastern time, okay? So I see Colby's and I see Baseball Doctors. Thank you so much for the super chats. We will get to those in a few minutes. But before we get going, I want to break our chat rate record from last year, okay? I want to absolutely destroy our chat rate record from last year. Last year's chat rate record was 203. I want to blow that number out of the water. We got a big super chat on Red Sox. We'll get to that in a minute. Spam go as many times as possible. I want to blow the 203 chat rate record out of the water from last year. I want it to, spam go. Let's go. If you're ready for the draft, as much as I am, as much as Xavier is, spam go right now. I'll start giving shout outs. Let's go. I see Matt C. I see Vondale Garrett. Let's go. Let's go. Spam those goes. Spam those goes. Follow my lead in the chat. Follow my lead in the chat. Follow my lead in the chat. Go, 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 go. Spam those goes. Spam those goes.
You got the Star Spangled Banner. Go Padres!
Oh, there you go. Spam those goes, and we are going to get in to the 2025 MLB Draft.
And
It is the top of the hour. Welcome in to Chat Sports' coverage of the 2025 MLB Draft. This is going to be an interesting draft. I'm not going to lie to you guys. There is a lot of parity at the top of the draft. And honestly, I don't think the draft class is that good this year. But it is what it is. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. My name is Jack Lauderay. I am your host. We've got executive producer Xavier here as well. Start off strong. Shout out your favorite team in the chat for me. Let's go. Let's see how we did on chat rate as well. Chat rate was 79. Ugh. I don't love that. Chat rate was 79. Our record last year was 203. Let's try to recoup that. Shout out your favorite team, and we're going to give a bunch of shout outs. Shout out your favorite team. Let's go. Let's freaking go. It's draft time, everybody. I'm so excited. I have spent the last week scouting 70 players. 70 players. Get those shouts. I see Cozy Doodles says Angels. Slim Reaper with the Astros. Ronnie is going with the Yankees. Ew. Kendall Wallace with the Red Sox. Tyler Bernhard's going with the Astros. Saquads Barkley is going with the Cubs. Let's go. Movie Mean Me Fighters is going with the Texas Rangers. Carlos with the Angels. My mom is with the Red Sox. Big Timers with the Cardinals. Get those favorite teams in the chat. We did get some super chats that we have to talk about here for a second.
Star Spangled Banner with the Padres. Vamos. And that game's tied.
I told you. You do what I do. You do what I do.
Yeah.
We do the same thing.
Yeah.
When they're down by a run, you're like, this game's over. It's cooked. But it was only the second. I told you.
Can you blame me? Our offense has been so...
I know. I've been there. I know. We did get some super chats. I'm going to run through those real quick. But keep shouting out your favorite teams in the comments down below. Colby Mead, thank you so much for the $2 super chat on Maine. He says, Jack, thoughts on the Red Sox first half? I'm kind of mixed. You trade away Rafael Devers. That sucks. You started the season bad. You looked bad at the start of the season. But now you're the hottest team in baseball. So I don't even really know what I would grade the first half. Like a B-. I don't know. But you've shown a lot in the last 2 weeks that makes me feel really good if I'm a Red Sox fan. Baseball Doctor says, Manny Ramirez Jr., 7th to 15th round sleeper pick. Hey, if you are descendant of Manny Ramirez, a Boston Red Sox legend, I don't hate it. This is my mom, by the way. Chris Lauderay, Jack, excited for the draft. Who are the Red Sox picking up today? I'd look at the two Gavins, Gavin Keeling, Gavin Feen, for number 15 overall. They've got 4 picks today, so I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be very interesting. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. We were just in Boston last week at Fenway for 3 games. It was absolutely awesome. Colby asks me to grade the first half. B-. It was a rough first half. There was a lot that went on in the first half that just I didn't love, but it was what it was. Okay, before we get into the draft's starting here momentarily, I'm going to ask you all for a favor. We are very close, and I mean very close to... What is going on here? Sorry, guys, I'm getting my bearings here. What is going on here? Ah, that's what's going on. There we go. We are very close to another goal on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel. And we're getting very close. I mean, very, very close. Let me make sure that this is all good. Sorry, guys, I'm self-producing tonight, so we're doing our best. We're doing our best here. Rob Manfred is out. I would say boo him, but he's done a lot of stuff recently that's been pretty good. Although the CBA, we might not even play baseball next year. So that is going to be interesting. But before the draft starts, we are so close to our next goal of 413,000 subscribers here on our main Chat Sports channel. 413,000. That's our goal tonight. If we don't get there tonight, I feel like I'm a failure. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be hard on myself if we don't get there tonight. If you love the MLB and you have not already hit the subscribe button, we're going to be live for the MLB trade deadline. We're going to have short form content coming out around the trade deadline and the MLB draft. Don't miss out. Chat Sports is the place you want to go if you love baseball. So hit that subscribe button. That's our goal tonight. 413,000 subscribers, less than 200 away. I think we can do that tonight. We got 448 people watching right now. I guarantee you there's like maybe 150 of you that haven't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button right now. Tom Downey is an absolute king. He is updating live shows for us. Rob Manfred's getting booed. Like I said, we might not play baseball this next year because of the CBA. So Manfred's done a lot of good for the sport over the past few years, but I kind of get it.
Might be heading towards a lockout of all lockouts.
We might not play baseball at all next year. And we played baseball during COVID.
But I'm on record saying that if it wasn't for COVID, we wouldn't have played baseball in 2020.
Might be right. You might be right. Okay. The Washington Nationals, ladies and gentlemen, are on the clock. On the clock. It's time, folks. It's time for some baseball. Who's going number one? EH for Ethan Holliday. KA for Kade Anderson. SH for Seth Hernandez. Who's going number one? I see KA from Matt C. I see AH. Who's AH? Do you mean HA? KA? Do you mean KA? Seth Hernandez. SH. He said Seth Hernandez.
Oh, gotcha.
MJ is going with Ethan Holliday. I said Ethan Hernandez. Ethan Holliday. Grayson NFL Edits is going with Ethan Holliday as well. Ronnie says it's clearly Holliday. I don't think it's clearly Holliday.
He's the best prospect.
I don't know, Jim. I think it's Kade Anderson. I'll eat crow if I'm wrong, but I think it's Kade Anderson.
I think that last name is what puts him up, Kade Anderson, just because the status of that name.
Yeah, I get it. But let me just go through his scouting report real quick. Let me go through my scouting report for him, okay? His frame's ridiculous, yes, and it's only going to get bigger, yes. He hits the ball hard. He's got high exit velos, yes. He's got a really good approach at the plate, yes. He has very smooth shortstop skills with plus defensive traits, yes. But this is the thing that I hate. He's got significant swing and miss concern. His hit tool, I would say his power tool is well higher than his hit tool, in my opinion. I don't think his hit tool is as good as people think it is. And I think that his long swing, his swing and miss concerns, I don't love it. And as he fills out his frame, he might not be a shortstop. So there's a lot of concerns, in my opinion, with Ethan Holliday. Could he be the next great Major League Baseball player? Sure. Maybe. But I like the floor of Kade Anderson more. I think he's got the highest floor in the entire draft. Xavier, what do you think?
I mean, like I said, it's a Holliday. You know, everyone, Matt Holliday, Jackson Holliday. But I very much compare him to a better, raw version of Jackson. Mm-hmm. And even then, we saw how Jackson struggled at the MLB level. He did have his struggles, and he needed to make a swing adjustment. And I think Ethan Holliday is going to have to make that swing adjustment. So if you can get that swing, get those miss rates better, you're in a good spot.
Which is doable.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not impossible. Like, that's doable. Pick is in, by the way, for the Washington Nationals. I've not seen it leaked anywhere, so we're gonna find out when you find. Oh, there's our Lord and Savior, Jeff Passan.
Our one and only.
What?
Our one and only.
Dude, remember when Woj left and there were rumors that Passan was going to go do NBA?
That was so sad.
I was going to riot. I'm not joking.
I would be on my knees. I was just so sad. but it didn't happen.
I was going to riot if he did. I was going to riot. All right, let's see. I'm going to see. I haven't seen it leaked yet.
I haven't seen it leaked either.
I haven't seen it leaked yet. I don't know. This is it. Let me know. Who's going?
Looks like they have stepped up to the podium.
Yep. We have 568 people watching. If you have not already and you love Major League Baseball, hit that subscribe button. We are so close to our next goal of 414,000 subscribers.
Let's get there tonight. Let's get there tonight.
I think we got to.
Oh.
I think we have to. Do we have the pick yet? Do we know? Does anybody know?
I do not see anything yet.
Okay. I don't trust MLB Scoops. I'm just going to say that. I don't trust that account at all. But if they're right about this, I might trust them for the rest of my life because this is a wild selection if true. I don't trust MLB Scoops at all.
Don't get sentineled.
I'm not. I don't trust them. I'm not putting it in yet. I'm not going to put it in until I see a credible source put it in.
Passan just tweeted out.
Oh my God.
Passan just tweeted out. That's crazy.
He was right.
That's crazy.
Holy crap.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's new GM all over it.
Oh, 100%.
That's new GM all over it.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the pick is in. I'm going to move it into the graphic. Oh, I'm going to say he's not on this graphic. He's not on this graphic.
I mean, I talked about him.
It's Eli Willits.
It's Eli Willits.
It's Eli Willits. I got to get the graphics up. In a second. It's Eli Willits.
He's got good stuff. He's 17 years old.
It's Eli Willits, and I can't believe it.
I'm not saying I hate the pick.
I'm at a
but
loss.
this is a head scratcher.
It's sure. Eli Willits, man. It's Eli Willits. That's crazy. That is crazy. Here's my scouting report. He's MLB Pipeline's number 5 overall. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy work by the Washington Nationals. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just getting some stuff all tidied up here. Eli Willits is the pick, number 1 overall. So it's definitely going to be Kade Anderson going number 2. I think we can guarantee that. Although, who knows?
I mean, we talked about the 3 up there. I thought those were the common consensus.
I thought they were too.
He's got a beautiful swing.
Yeah, so let's talk about him for a second. He's one of the most intelligent prospects in the draft. He's got a high baseball IQ. He's a switch hitter. He's got a plus hit tool. Very polished mechanics. He has an excellent approach at the plate. He does have average power, though, which could improve over time. But I'm at an absolute loss for words. This is, like you said, has new GM written all over it. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Sorry, guys. A little behind the scenes here. I'm communicating with my with one of my producers over here. Okay. Let's talk real quick about Ethan Willis. I'm going to give you guys a 60-second quick synopsis that we're going to turn into a short here on YouTube. An absolute shocker to start the 2025 MLB Draft. Eli Willits, the shortstop out of Fort Cobb-Broxton, Oklahoma, is going to the Washington Nationals. And this screams new GM, new direction for the Washington Nationals. Now, this kid has excellent stuff at the plate. He's got a plus hit tool. He's got excellent mechanics. And he's also known and regarded as one of the most intelligent prospects in the entire class. He lacks some power, which he can develop over time. But this is going to be a 3, 4, 5 year down the line type move for the new front office in Washington. I am absolutely shocked. I thought they would go with Kade Anderson, number 1 overall. But at the end of the day, the Nationals decide to take a big swing and go with someone who's also going to be cheaper That means they must see someone later in the draft that they're going to try to get at a higher price point. We're going to have coverage of the entire 2025 MLB draft, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us on social media. All right, Ethan Willis. Eli Willits. I keep saying Ethan. I keep thinking Ethan Holliday. Eli Willits goes number 1 overall.
And it's kind of weird to say this, where my comparison was kind of Mike Trouty.
I can see it.
It's very weird because looking
think
at the player profile, Mike Trout was very similar in regards.
I can see it. Do I think he has the upside? No.
No, of course. That's Mike Trout.
Yeah, but I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, I got to ask the folks at home because this is absolutely crazy.
A shocker.
It's
Do
a
we
shocker.
trust MLB scoops?
No, but so you know what it is? They obviously see someone in the later rounds that they're going to pay a premium for. It's literally the JJ Weatherholt of last year.
Exactly.
Now, a lot of people highly regard Willits. They do. Number 1 overall, though, I'm not convinced. I have not been convinced.
Is it because, Ethan Holliday has that big time agent, so he's going to be demanding more?
Maybe, but I wouldn't have even gone with Holliday. Pick is in for the Dodgers, or not the Dodgers, the Angels.
The Angels.
I don't know what is up right now. Pick is in for the Angels. This is going to be Kade Anderson, right?
Surely.
It's got to be. The Angels want players that will. The Angels want players. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is this? This draft is on what?
I don't get this.
What is happening?
I don't get this at all. Not only did they pick,
Tyler Bremner is the pick for the Angels. What? What's going on? What's happening right now?
he's not even the top 10 of MLB pipeline.
No.
He's 18.
What's going on?
He's the same age as Kade Anderson.
What's happening,
What is
guys?
happening?
This draft is off to an absolutely
And Kade Anderson most assuredly goes to Seattle now. That's going to be such a good pitching rotation.
Tyler Bremner goes number 2 overall.
Wow.
What is happening? Now, I mean, I'm going to guarantee something right now. Ethan Holliday is going to the Rockies.
Yeah, no.
Guaranteed. Tyler Bremner goes to the Angels at number 2. Let's talk about him. Here's my scouting report. He is heralded to having the best changeup in the class. Okay? That's his calling card. He also has a plus fastball with plus command. That's great. Here's the issue with him, though. There are questions about his durability as a starter. There are major questions about his durability and if he can hold up as a starting pitcher.
And that was a concern out of college directly for that I had for him. I thought he was going to be a middle inning reliever turned into.
I completely agree with you. So the Angels say, okay, we're going to take him number 2 overall. That makes literal 0 sense. That makes no sense to me.
I suppose the pick is in us already.
The pick is in for Seattle. They probably sprinted to the podium.
If you're in Seattle in Colorado's war room right now,
oh my gosh,
you're celebrating.
Colorado's punching the air right now. Unless
Seattle does something.
although I think he was probably going to go to them anyway. But this is crazy. What a start to the draft.
I gotta
take 2. This has to be another. He's not going to be as costly as Kade Anderson because Kade Anderson's going to ask for probably a record bonus. They were talking about Baseball America was talking about that yesterday, about how he's probably going to be going after like a record-breaking bonus.
But even then, it's Kade Anderson. You have to pay that money for those talents.
But again, like my whole argument here is the Angels want someone that's going to pitch next year. Are you expecting Tyler Bremner to come up and be a starter in your rotation next year? Now, he did play in college, so he can very well be up next year. But again, it's the concerns of his durability. Like, this guy is projected to be a reliever in the future, not a starter. Grade the pick. I'm grading this like a D.
I would be an F.
I might. We're going to do grades after the first round. Like, that's shocking to me.
I just can't believe not only did we see two arguably out of the top 5 prospects go in number 1 and number 2, but absolute shockers.
Dude, that's Willits I can understand because he projects well, but Bremner makes no sense to me when you have Kade Anderson. Now, MLB Scoops has the Mariners pick. We'll see if they're 3 for 3. Well, I don't know if they said Bremner, but I think it's the obvious pick, though, so I'm just going to get it ready. I think it's going to be Kade Anderson. I think.
Might have our own whoa moment again.
Are we? Wait, what do you see? Where are you seeing it?
I'm not seeing anything yet.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Real quick, guys. We have 1,200 people watching the stream right now on our main chat sports stream. If you have not hit that subscribe button already, we're going to have grades for the first round after the first round. I mean, I think the Angels are probably going to get an F. But we are so close to our next goal of 414,000 subscribers. We're less than 200 subs away. We don't just do baseball. We do football and basketball and college football as well. Sometimes we do some WNBA as well. We're also going to be live for the trade deadline. So if you love baseball and you love sports in general, I don't know why you're not already subscribed. Subscribe today. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button. I'm seeing Kade Anderson some places. I haven't seen Passan say it yet.
I haven't seen Passan yet.
Here comes the commish. Kade Anderson.
Okay, yeah.
Thank God.
Easiest layup of all time.
If he fell, I was going to have an existential crisis. Kade Anderson is the pick to the Seattle Mariners. Cullen, if you're watching this right now, you're getting an A. The Mariners are getting an A grade. Kade Anderson was my number 1 prospect coming into this draft. He has what I believe is the highest ceiling of anyone in the entire class. Here's my scouting report. He has a fantastic 3-pitch mix, plus changeup, really solid fastball. He has an advanced slider as well. His delivery is extremely repeatable. He has excellent command, and his durability is fantastic as well. He does need to work a little bit on his velo for his fastball and his fastball consistency, but I think, like we were just alluding to, this kid's got, I think, the highest ceiling of anyone in this class. Anybody in this class. And he's a dog from LSU.
LSU consistently.
Who's another dog from LSU?
I don't know.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe the best pitcher in baseball.
I mean, come on. Come on. This is an absolute A grade for me. I love his profile. He's just a dog. That's like my number 1. He was MLB Pipeline's number 2 behind Ethan Holliday. He was my number 1. The Mariners did it good. Great job by the Mariners.
And boy, that pitching rotation is going to look
deadly. I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh. How do they keep getting away with this?
They can't keep getting away with this.
They can't keep getting away with this. Kade Anderson, you know what's crazy about that? The Mariners can completely say goodbye to Luis Castillo now.
And they'll be fine.
And then
they'll be fine.
Hey, Kade Anderson, welcome. Welcome to the rotation. Here's George Kirby and freaking whatever.
They got to buy the Nationals
Logan
and
Gilbert.
the Angels some beers or something.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get what was going on. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. I gotta fix this. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. The Rockies are on the clock. I think everyone and their mom is assuming
It's Ethan Holiday.
Ethan Holiday. Because it's going to be Ethan Holiday. But let's take a look at what has happened so far for this draft. So let me make sure that this is good. What a...
Oh, that should be Colorado right there.
Why is that Kansas City? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But the Rockies are on the clock.
Rockies are on the clock.
Pick is
just
in
shout,
already.
Just shout your favorite team. The pick is in. It's going to be Ethan Holiday. Why is that like that? That's weird. What is that? That's why. That's why. Jack figured it out. Yeah, so Ethan Willits, Eli, I keep saying Ethan. Eli Willits, Tyler Bremner, and Kade Anderson. 1, 2, 3 so far. Shout out your favorite team in the chat right now. This is flying by. This draft's flying by.
Vegas probably made a bunch of money.
Dude, can we talk real quick about how lucky the Mariners are? They win the lottery by going number 3. And then they get arguably the best prospect in the entire game. Like, that's insane to me.
And I know we talked about how, like, subpar this draft is. Kade Anderson is not subpar. Like, probably number 1 in a lot of years.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I figured out what happened. So now we should be cooking with gas. I gotta take off my jacket. I'm getting warm. It is hot in this studio. Jacket's coming off, folks.
Already.
It's draft time. Okay, shout out your favorite team. While you do that, I think these should be fixed. Yes, it is. Here's what happened. What a crazy start to the draft. I got to check a short real quick. Xavier, if you want to give a few shout outs to the favorite teams real quick, I got to check this real quick.
Little Huddy with the Cubs. Bear Down with the Cubs. Matthew with the Cardinals. Jenkins with the Pirates. Got Justin for the Lou. Triple Crown Cards for the Cubs. The Bright Wolf Braves. Adonis Perez Marlins. Army and Man.
Keep them going.
Tigers.
Shout out your cities. Shout out your cities. Or not shout your cities. Shout out your favorite teams.
Your teams.
I'm all over the place.
No Bowl Sports. Cardinals.
Pick is in.
And I already see Pass and tweeted it.
It's Ethan Holiday.
It's Ethan Holiday. 2 layups for the last 2 picks.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm checking this short. This is going to go up on main real quick.
Vondell Garrett with the Yankees. Boo. Soul Beats Major with the Cubs. Nolan with the Phillies. Got Walker Ward with the Nats. That's a little rough. Not too bad. Enrico with the Dodgers. G Money with the Astros. William Simpson Reds.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Pick is in. Let me get it. It's obvious. It's Ethan Holiday. Ethan Holiday is going number 4 overall to the Colorado Rockies. What a great story. What a cool story to have Holiday go the same place that his dad went.
Maybe the savior of that franchise.
It's a cool story. Nonetheless. It's a cool story. So, yeah, Ethan Holiday goes number 4. We'll get into my scouting report here in 3, 2, 1. So we talked about him a little bit pre-draft because obviously he's the biggest name in the draft. He's got a ridiculous frame. He's big. What was he clocking in at? 6'4", 200 as a high schooler. He's got a big frame. He hits the ball hard. His exit velos are crazy. I mean, he's insane. And he's got a really good approach at the plate. His hit tool, I think, is lesser than his power tool. I think his power tool is his calling card. But it's nothing he can't fix. I mean, he has a long swing, which leads to swing and miss concerns. But if he, has some development, I don't think you're going to see him in the big leagues in the next 2-3 years. I think it's 3-4 years potentially. He's young, coming out of high school. He will be. He could be the savior. I don't want to say that, but if he can fix some of the concerns that we have, he very well could be the best player that comes out of this class. I mean, I don't know, Xavier, if you want to chime in real quick. It's hard to project high schoolers, but the power for him is absolutely insane.
And all these high schoolers are going to be raw. That's guaranteed. I mean, like I said, there's very few high schoolers who come into the league ready. It would only need a couple adjustments. His brother, Jackson, did need to make some swing adjustments, did need to fix his vision at the plate. But if he can get that bat where his power is, I think we're talking about legend. Colorado Rockies did not overthink this. They can make him good, and he's already in that lineage of the Holliday family.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to talk 60 seconds about Ethan Holliday for a short for Maine, and then we will continue on with the drafts. This draft's flown by so far. Pick's already in for St. Louis, so we'll talk about that here in 1 second, but I'm going to start off and talk for a minute about Ethan Holliday. The Rockies do what I think we all assumed they were going to do. They take Ethan Holliday, son of Rockies legend Matt Holliday and brother of Baltimore Oriole Jackson Holliday. Now, he was the number one prospect for most sites. He was projected as the number one prospect for a lot of services and mock drafts, but at the end of the day, he falls to 4, and I think the reason why is there are some concerns in regards to his hit tool. Now, he's got the raw power of dreams. I think that, and it's only going to get better. He hits the ball hard. He's got really high exit velocities. He hits with power. He hits with authority. However, his long swing does lead to swing and miss concerns, and for someone like me, I tend to not love when a prospect has swing and miss. He's also a high schooler. That's going to take time to develop. Some of these teams ahead of him were looking for players that could play right now. So the Rockies didn't overthink it. They got their guy. And if he can fix some of his concerns with his hit tool, which I think he very well can, he could end up being an absolute legend like his dad before him for the Colorado Rockies. We are live for the first round of the 2025 MLB Draft, so make sure you subscribe and follow us on social media for more coverage around this year's draft. Alrighty. Pick is in for St. Louis. Do we have any leaks yet on who is going
Let me double
to
check right
St.
here.
Louis? I'm not seeing anything yet. What do they need? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at their team card. Let's see what they're looking at right now. The St. Louis Cardinals, who have they're not great, but I think they have shocked some people this year with, being
Pick is in.
6 games over 500. The pick is in. Oh, I love this.
I do love this pick.
I love this pick.
I love this pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liam Doyle goes number 5 overall to the St. Louis Cardinals. I love
Fantastic.
the pick. Now, it scares me. Talked about my concerns a little bit at the beginning of the draft. We'll talk about them again here in 1 second. Let's get him up here. So, Liam Doyle's the pick. I talked about it at the beginning of the live. There are some concerns. Now, when he's on, he's the best pitcher on the planet. I don't even think it's close. I think when he's on, he's one of the most electric baseball players ever. They're showing his highlights right now. He's a dog. I mean dog on the mound. He has one of the most dominant fastballs in the entire class. A lot of swing and miss, a lot of Ks. And like I said, he is a dog with frontline potential. If he hits, if he works out the way that we are projecting him to work out, I'll tell you what, I think he could be one of the best pitchers in Cardinals history.
Yeah.
I mean he's going to be one of the most dominant. He'll be up there with the likes of Skeens, Skubal, Crochet, all those guys. He's crazy. Now, here's my issues. He depends on his fastball a little too much. and he needs to work on the consistency of his delivery and his command. Got a 4-pitch mix that he uses, fastball, cutter, slider, and splitter, but he uses the fastball a lot. And kind of like in Aroldis Chapman, closer for the Boston Red Sox, when he's on, he's lethal. When he's not, he looks like the worst pitcher in all of baseball. When he's not on, he cannot hit the broadside of a barn. We saw that in the College World Series, a very high-stress, high-tension situation. He just kind of crumbled there a little bit. He couldn't find command of his fastball, and he didn't look good. But my God, the raw stuff is intriguing, though.
I do think with Doyle, it's going to come down to his release slot. He needs to find something that's going to make it more consistent, or the Cardinals are going to just change it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I wouldn't recommend changing his slot, but he's got the talent to do incredible things. And it's just going to be, if they use him as a middle reliever to become a starter, or are they just going to make him a starter right away?
I mean, I think that's probably their plan. They probably want him to be like their number one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what any team probably would want to do. Now, could he turn into like the best closer in baseball?
Probably.
Maybe. Probably. I'd bet on it. If he doesn't turn into a starter. But I'm a big fan of his stuff. It's got to hit, though. If it hits,
it's got to be consistent.
If it hits, he's the best. If it doesn't, look out, because the ball is going all over the place.
And you're drafting a number 5 to become a starter. But
Absolutely.
Having a middle reliever is not bad.
No, for sure. Like again, if he can turn into your closer, even then, that's valuable. Grade the pick. Let's see it. What will Seattle do now that Kade Anderson is theirs? Put him in and have the most lethal rotation in all of baseball, on top of the lethal rotation they've already had. I think Luis Castillo is definitely on the trade block. Maybe not at the deadline, but probably this offseason. He was on the trade block this past offseason.
And they're in contention. They could sell high on that.
For sure. Absolutely. Grade the pick for us, ladies and gentlemen. Liam Doyle goes number 5. And while you are grading the pick, we got some developments in this sub number. We're less than 100 away from our goal of 413,000 subscribers. We are less than 100 away. If you have not already hit that subscribe button, how many people we got watching right now? We have 912 people watching. If you love baseball, you got to hit that subscribe button. Because we don't just do baseball. We do football, NFL, college football. We also do basketball. We do some WNBA. We do a whole bunch of stuff. It's called Chat Sports, for gosh sakes. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. 90 subs away. 89 subs away. Hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out. We're posting videos every single day. We'll also be live for the trade deadline as well. We're going to go back.
Pick is in.
Pick is in. Who do we got?
Let's see.
Not leaked yet. Oh, I see it from Just Baseball. I trust them.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be Seth Hernandez.
Good spot.
Honestly, I was going to say I love that pick for Pittsburgh. I love that pick for Pittsburgh. I will not lie to you there.
I mean,
look, you're going into a system that is really good at developing pitchers. And Seth Hernandez, you're going to have to develop a little bit because he is a raw high school talent.
Something we're going to say a lot.
Something we're going to say a lot in this draft because there's a lot of very raw high school prospects in this class. 6'4", 190. I mean, he's got the frame. 19 years old, so maybe a little older for a prep prospect, but...
And his fastball is there.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people had him as the number... A lot of people had him in the conversation for number one overall. Like, he was number 3 on MLB Pipeline's ranking. He's heralded as one of the premier blue chip prospects in this entire class. like you already mentioned, his fastball is incredibly powerful. And he's got an elite changeup as well that he complements it with. I mean, think of Mason Miller. That's not Mason Miller's pitch mix, but think that. Powerful fastball, and then he's able to switch speeds quickly with an elite change. He does have to work a little bit on his mechanics and his overall command of his secondary pitches, but again, he's not coming in being asked to pitch next year. You've got Paul Skeens, Mitch Keller, Jared Jones, who's going to come off of elbow surgery. You've got Bubba Chandler. You've got a plethora of incredibly enticing pitchers for the Pirates. So there's no rush for Seth Hernandez, which is this is the situation that Seth Hernandez should be in. A comfortable position where he can develop over the next few years, and then he's going to come out and be, one of the best rookie pitchers of his rookie year.
And I could see this pick in 4 to 5 years. We're saying Skeens and Hernandez.
Oh, for sure.
Best 1-2.
Jared Jones, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Like Bubba Chandler, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like,
I mean, just best.
They could be the next Mariners. They could be the next Mariners.
And this is a perfect spot for him.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm very interested to see what the Marlins are going to do here.
I am too. They are on the clock. Let me check this. So I'm going to do this real quick. Let me get this up, and then I'm going to check this Ethan Holliday short that Durham just did for me. The Mariners are on the clock.
Who's the best available here?
It kind after this point, a lot of the chalk picks have gone. It's kind of who knows. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get the chat rate up. Let's get the chat rate rocking. Xavier, I'm going to have you do some shout outs on this while I check the shorts. But where are they? The Marlins are on the clock. If you love the MLB, spam me. Our chat rate record from last year was 203. I want to blow that out of the water. If everyone that's watching this show right now just types me once, there's 882 people watching. If you type me just once, we're going to blow that chat rate record out of the absolute water. Xavier's going to give you some shout-outs while I check this short real quick.
I see Jude Hoff. I see Eric Simmons. I see Pete. I see Bees. I see your boy Blake. Movie Me Fighters. Eric, Matthew, Adonis, Vondell Garrett. Got Eric Simmons, Cole Miley, Matt, Toast Potato, Sooner CD.
Let's go.
MJ Amaral. Let's get those me's up.
Let's go.
Cole Miley. Got
I want to see him.
I see Chris Stillings. I see BJ. And I see Soul Beats Mage. MJ Amarat. Soul Beats Major again. Don Perks. Let's get some me's.
Let's see. First update's 37. That's not good enough. That's not good enough.
Numbers up. Come on,
I want to see a bunch of me's. I want to see a bunch of me's.
Jeffrey Stockstill. Enrico.
Come on.
Let's get some more me's.
Come on. How about in the Red Sox chat? Let's get some me's in the Red Sox chat.
I got some. Aaron Bain. Mr. Nuke. Follow our lead.
I'm not seeing enough movement. Let me know if you guys know where that's from. That's a throwback. I'm not seeing enough movement.
Got Matthews. 2 Matthews. Let's see some more me's out there.
All right, let's see. Where are we at? Have we gotten the update yet? 40. That's not the update. All right, we're going to wait for this update. We're going to see what happens. The pick is in for Miami. Boo-ba-da-boo-boo-doo. Who is it? Oh, okay. I like this pick for them.
I do like this pick as well.
It's Avar Ketz. Let's see where we're at chat rate-wise. Chat rate, 142. Our top of the night, not bad. Keep it going. That's okay. All right, Avar Ketz goes number 7 to the Miami Marlins. Let me get everything cleaned up here. I got to get a lot of stuff cleaned up here. I do actually. I'm going to need that in the future. I got so many tabs open right now. It's not even funny.
I got like 30 right now.
Yeah. Let me move these graphics, and we're going to talk about Ava Arquette. I like this. I like this for the Marlins. I do. I like this pick for the Marlins. I'm going to say that. I'm pulling a Nick Roloff. Inside joke. 2 years ago, Nick Roloff in the NBA draft, he said he loved every single pick. Like, I love this pick. I'm pulling it. I like this pick a lot. Ava Arquette goes number 7 overall to the Miami Marlins. Look at that frame. 6'5", 220. A lot of people are heralding him as the best collegiate bat. Like, arguably.
I can definitely see it.
Like, people are heralding him as one of, if not the best collegiate bat in the class. Plus power tool. Which, I mean, come on. You love a plus power tool.
And his arm.
Love a plus power tool, plus arm, really good swing mechanics, and he hits with power with extreme ease. It's not hard for him to hit for power, which is something that's really great. But he does need to work on his hit tool, though. It's Ethan Holliday. It's college Ethan Holliday. He's got an excellent power tool, but he needs to work on his hit tool. More notes I have on him as well. I need to use my notes more. He might be a little too big for shortstop. That's where he plays right now. He might be a little too big. He might need to move to third, so that might be an issue. But plus arm strength, really good defensive ability. He's got defensive versatility as well. He gets the ball in the air. He hits it hard. Miami needs everything. So I think getting a prospect that, could play next year, late next year maybe. He might need it. He might need some time to develop, but
and I think
it's an intriguing prospect nonetheless.
I think the thing for him is just his eye.
Mm-hmm.
I think his swing mechanics are solid. Like, there's a very good base there. But it's just overall just more consistency, which if we're talking about a prospect with a plus power and his main flaw is consistency, that's probably the best prospect you're going to get for power hitting. Oh, he swings a little bit too much at stuff in the dirt. Okay, but he's a power hitter.
Yeah, and again, we talked about this with Ethan Holliday as well. Like, you can fix that. Like, that's not like an inherent thing that, like, you cannot refine. Like, if you give him some time to develop, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. We are 7 selections through. The pick is already in for Toronto.
I think this one should be fairly obvious.
Who do you think? Who do you got?
It's got to be Jamie Arnold, right?
Yeah, I could see that. They're talking Ethan Holliday right now on the stream. Here's who we have so far. Let me get the on the clock and in L3. So here's who's gone so far. Ethan Willits, number 1, absolute crazy. Tyler Bremner, number 2, absolutely crazy. We cannot keep letting the Mariners get away with it. They take Kade Anderson, number 3. Ethan Holliday goes number 4, like I think most people predicted would happen if he slid. Liam Doyle goes to the St. Louis Cardinals. Seth Hernandez goes to the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Ava Arquette goes to the Miami Marlins. While we are waiting for the next pick, let me ask you guys this. What has been your favorite pick of the MLB draft so far? I think mine's pretty obvious. I also got to update this to this. What's been your favorite pick of the MLB draft so far? I think a lot of people are going to say the same thing. I think it's Kade Anderson to Seattle. I think that's probably the obvious pick. The Mariners get an absolute steal.
A sneaky one is the Pirates.
Yes, I like that one a lot as well. Here comes the commish. What do we got? Oh, interesting. Let's see what your reaction is to this. Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
JoJo Parker, shortstop, Purvis High School in Mississippi. goes number 8 to the Toronto Blue Jays. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting selection for the Toronto Blue Jays. So another high schooler. I think this just shows how not deep this class is. JoJo Parker's good. He's got some issues.
I mean,
what do you think? I want to get your reaction because you're a little at a loss for words. What do you think here?
I mean, I love Nimla for Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, that's their best prospect, and he's a shortstop. I mean, you're drafting these high schoolers because they could play different positions, and you could teach them. But, like, I really think that the Blue Jays need more pitchers. I mean, I like what they're doing with their position players in the draft recently, and their prospect pool is really good with position players. But, I mean, their pitchers aren't that good. So,
I agree with you. I am a little surprised. I won't lie. But it's what you said kind of at the beginning. They are probably not going to keep him at short. They will probably move him. I could see him at third. But look, but at the end of the day, he's described as one of the best pure prep hitters in the entire class. So there's a lot to work with here. He has a very impressive hit tool. He's got a great eye, and he has the ability to handle velocity. If you can handle velocity, even in high school, that's impressive. And that's something that I'm sure is very tantalizing to the Toronto Blue Jays. Excuse me. The only problem is he has not shown a lot of in-game power yet. Now, that can change. He has power, but he has not shown it in-game. That can change, but it's going to be interesting to see. I think if I were predicting, I think they move him to third because he doesn't have a lot of defensive range. You don't want someone at short that doesn't have a lot of range. And they've got Nimala, like you said, who's probably going to be their shortstop in the future. So, I mean, I like it. It's going to be a few years. He's 18 years old. I don't think that you see him for 3-4 years. But if they can refine his power tool a little bit, help him get the ball in the air a little bit, he can already handle velocity. He already has a good hit tool. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. That's an interesting one, to say the least. Pick is in for Cincinnati. I think this is Jamie Arnold.
Yeah, I mean, most assuredly.
I think this one's pretty obvious. I think it's Jamie Arnold. We'll take a look here real quick at the last 8 picks. We were talking about favorite pick of the draft. It's definitely Kade Anderson to the Mariners. They add another Infinity Stone to their lineup. But I agree with you. I do like the Seth Hernandez pick to the Pirates. I do. I really like that pick. I like that pick quite a bit. And I think I'd like Jamie Arnold to Cincinnati as well.
Yeah, I would really like Jamie
Arnold. I think you get him up there right away. Not right away, like next year, I mean.
And I mean, I know Reds fans are going to say, oh, well, the prospects pool's already full of starting pitching. One more could not hurt.
No.
One more could not hurt.
And you're adding another really solid starting pitcher that you're adding to, honestly, low-key, a pretty good Cincinnati rotation.
That is something I didn't consider, Doc. They might be thinking, trading some of their shortstops.
You could. This is another thing to consider that we haven't talked about is these guys could all be trade bait. The Red Sox traded Brayton Montgomery for Garrett Crochet the offseason after they picked him in the first round. And then the Giants trade James Tibbs to the Red Sox right after that. So it could be trade chips. I don't think you never know until you know. But yeah, I love Bees. Said, imagine this rotation. Brian Wu, Logan Gilbert, Kade Anderson, Chinter, I forget how to say his name, and George Kirby. Gerangelo, the switch pitcher.
Yeah.
I forget how to say his name. I looked it up last year, and I got it right last year.
I know what you're talking about.
But Gilbert, Kirby, Anderson, Wu, and then switch pitcher from last year. I mean, again, we can't keep letting them get away with this. We can't keep letting them get away with this. All right, here comes the commish. Wow. People just don't want to draft pitchers.
I just don't get it.
Steele Hall is the pick here for the Cincinnati Reds. People just don't want to draft pitchers. They just don't want to draft pitchers.
And everyone's going to see, shortstop. All these guys are not going to be shortstop.
No. Like I said, JoJo Parker, I think, is going to be third baseman.
If you're the best player on your team, you play shortstop. I mean,
Steele Hall. Yeah, you could honestly probably just put infielder. Steele Hall is the pick here for Cincinnati at number 9. Interesting one. I had him. He was mocked to the Red Sox at one point, which I talked about. This is another one, kind of like JoJo Parker. Solid hit tool. I wouldn't say it's elite, but I'd say it's solid. He also has the ability to handle velocity, which I think is a hot commodity for teams this year. We've already seen that with JoJo Parker and Steele Hall go back-to-back in the top 10. He's also one of the fastest players in the class, which is something that is very appeasing to major league teams. I hate to bring up the Red Sox, but look at the Red Sox. If you have players that are fast, can create havoc on the base paths, put pressure on the defense, that's valuable. That turns into errors, which turn into runs. And if you get someone like this, like a Steele Hall, that could just create havoc on the base paths, that is intriguing.
Yeah, I mean...
However, I'm sorry. Go ahead. And then I'll give my cons.
I mean, I did say the Reds do have a lot of good starter pitchers. Mm-hmm. They do need more infielders, all that. The problem with a lot of these organizations is that they're trending towards these infielders and saying, we're going to take you out of this one spot you played all of high school, which is a lot easier than in collegiate. And then they're just going to pick the best player available in that sense. I'm surprised with how many prep schoolers. So I'm thinking a lot of these teams are just going to allocate that money.
Yes, that is a good point. Allocating that money for, I guess they have someone on their board that they see that they really like. I don't know. It's interesting. My cons for Steele Hall, and this is where I get a little concerned about him going number 9. His swing and miss is a huge concern.
Yeah.
As well as just his overall plate discipline is just a concern.
It's very bad.
Now, again, that is stuff that you can develop. That is stuff that you can fix. But it's and I'm talking like, not just like a little concern. It's a big concern for him. And if he cannot iron that out, then this is going to turn into like a failing grade for the Reds. When you had some really tantalizing prospects still available. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting to say the least. The pick is already in for the White Sox. This is flying by. Real quick, I want to give a little love to the Red Sox channel, the Red Sox Rundown. We are also live over there. And I wanted to just get a little vibe check on where we are as subscribers. So if you guys don't know, the Red Sox Rundown is our brand new channel at Chat Sports. It is the newest channel that we have started, hosted by yours truly. I am a Red Sox fan. I have never hid that. I am a Red Sox fan. They're coming up, pick number 15. If you have not already subscribed to the Red Sox Rundown, if you're a Red Sox fan, obviously I'm not going to ask you if you're not a Red Sox fan, although if you want to, daily Red Sox videos, it's a lot of fun. But if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. This is the smallest channel at Chat Sports. We're trying to prove to the bosses that we got some swag and that baseball is something that you guys want us to cover daily. 20 subs away from 3,300. Our goal is 4,000. We're trying to get to that next 1,000 milestone. So if you love the Red Sox and you have not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. Xavier, if you can put that in the main... Oh, you already did. You're one step ahead of me.
Gotcha.
I was going to say, put that in the main chat, too, if there's any Red Sox fans in the main chat that don't know where to find it. We're trying to grow that number. That is my baby. This is my passion project. I love the Red Sox so much. Also, for all the Red Sox fans, I'm going to do shorts for all 22 picks that they have in this draft to break down each pick so that you guys know. I'm going to do the work so you don't have to. So hit that subscribe button, guys. I really appreciate you. Again, passion project for me. I absolutely love the Red Sox, and they're the hottest team in baseball right now. So it's been a lot of fun. Where's everyone watching from? Shout out your cities, guys.
I saw one Corpus Christi earlier.
Corpus Christi, let's go.
That's where I'm from.
Oh, let's go. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, shout out your cities for me, guys. We'll give some shout outs. The pick is in for Chicago. I see Minnesota from Joey. I see Jude is in Wisconsin. Nate World's in Seattle. Nate, if you're a Mariners fan, you guys got probably the pick of the draft. You guys got the pick of the draft, in my opinion. Tom is in Boston. Steve is in Allentown, New Hampshire. Haley's in Boston as well. The pick. Wow, okay. I don't hate this for Chicago. Pick is in for Chicago.
Yeah, I don't hate this
either. And it
either.
is Billy Carlson. Dude, 4 straight shortstops.
From
3
prep schools.
straight prep shortstops. That's crazy. But I don't hate this pick, though. This is a pick that I understand and I am on board with. I honestly had Carlson ahead of JoJo and who just went? Who went before him? Whoever went before him. I'm forgetting. Steele Hall. I had Billy Carlson rated above those two. I think he's one of the better prep prospects in this class in general. And he falls to the Chicago White Sox. I'm sorry, Billy. You're going to Chicago. I apologize.
The worst
You're going
team
to
in
the
baseball.
You're going to the bad Chicago. They're not the Rockies. I feel bad for Ethan Holliday, but I don't though because his dad played there.
Oh, I was saying last year.
Okay, I like Billy Carlson a lot, and you guys are going to see a theme tonight. If you have a good hit tool, I'm going to like you more than if you have a good power tool. Because
Yeah.
I am more in favor of people with good hit tools than people with good power tools. Obviously, you want people to hit home runs, but I'd rather you have a higher OPS than you do, well, I mean, the slug comes with that. Here, okay. It's like Masataka Yoshida. This is a Red Sox reference. Masataka Yoshida is a contact hitter, but contact turns into power, and that turns into home runs. I'd rather you be able to hit the ball for contact because the power will come. If you cannot hit the ball worth a crap, but you have a good power tool, then it doesn't matter. Is what I'm
Especially
trying
if
to
you're
say.
18.
Yeah.
If your bat's there at 18, and we just got to work on your power.
Lift some weights and eat some chicken breasts. There you go. He's got a plus hit tool. Really polished mechanics. I like his swing. People said that he might need to fix his swing a little bit. I kind of like his swing. I'm going to be honest. I like the mechanics.
I do too. I think his
I don't
swing is
hate
there.
it. I don't hate it. He's got advanced approach at the plate. He's got a low chase rate, which is huge for me. If you chase, I don't like you as a prospect. But I really, really like Carlson.
Look at this graphic. 5 high school shortstops.
5 prep shortstops in the first. That's half of the picks. Half of the picks have been prep shortstops.
This graphic's a little misleading.
Prep
Not
infielders.
all of them are going to be shortstops.
Prep infielders. So, as we said, he does not have a lot of power. He has not shown the ability to pull the ball in the air either. I think he hits the ball a lot the other way. But again, that can be refined. That can be fixed. As too can a hit tool. But I'd rather you have a high hit tool coming out of high school than a high power tool.
I'd rather not fix your swing, but make you add more.
Yep, completely agree with you. I am very on board with Billy Carlson. I would have had him go higher. I think it's a great pick for Chicago. Chicago needs everything. So this is a great pick. I have no problems with this at all. I'm a fan of
Another
this pick.
sneaky pick. Like, just really good.
Yeah, for sure. This is gonna be highly graded by me later tonight. I'll ask you guys though. Grade the pick for us. A, B, C, D, or F. How are we feeling about this pick? I'm a big fan of it. But you guys let me know. Grade the pick, A, B, C, D, or F. The Athletics of no city at all are on the clock. The Red Sox are coming up, folks. Folks in the Red Sox rundown.
It's going to be a very interesting board for the Red Sox.
Street. Yeah, Street. I got to put you in timeout, man. I know you're trolling, but I got to put you in timeout for that.
Yeah.
We can't be having that, man. I know you're trolling. I get it. We can't have that. You can't be number 3 on our top fans leaderboard saying that stuff. Grade the pick, A, B, C, D, or F. Your boy Blake gives it an A. William gives it a B-. I'd give it a B minus, or no, a B plus, excuse me.
Yeah, I was going to say B+.
I'd give it a B plus.
Not quite an A. Just
I will
because
say
the
really good.
talent.
I would say good value though.
Yeah.
Good value at 10. Good value at 10. Good value.
I want one of these
Richard
college pitchers
Martinez
to fall.
gives it a C.
If one of these college pitchers falls to 25, I'd be very happy.
If one of these college pitchers falls to 15,
You're going to be very happy.
I'm going to be. We're gonna have to, Red Sox fans. We're gonna have to have a conversation if one of these pitchers falls. John, unfortunately, no. I appreciate the offer, but no. I appreciate the offer, but no.
I mean, at least asked.
I appreciate. It doesn't hurt to ask. What's the worst that can happen? They say no. We're gonna decline, but we appreciate it. Why is Jamie Arnold falling so much? I don't know. That's an interesting question.
I mean, I think the question
I think people
comes
are
down
seeing.
to,
I think people are seeing a lot of value in the prep infielders.
well, also, like I said, we talked about it briefly, and no one really knows as the athletic selections is in.
Pick is in for the Athletics. Who's it going to be? I have not seen it.
Yeah, it's Jamie Arnold.
Jamie Arnold. There it is.
Best pick here.
The slide falls. I love this. I love this.
I love this pick. I mean,
This is going to be one of my highest graded picks of the night, I think.
I think this is going to be probably my highest rated pick that's not in the top 10.
Absolutely. Yeah, so the Athletics of, again, no city. They do not abide by any city, even though they play
in Sacramento.
They play in
do
Sacramento,
not-
but they're not the Sacramento A's for some reason. There's been rumors that they're going to sell their starting pitchers at the deadline. I think Severino's gone. And
Yeah.
then there's one other, I forget who, is probably gone. So you want to re-up your pitchers and you want to do it homegrown. And I think Jamie Arnold is great for that. I think that he was one of my favorite pitching prospects coming in. I rated him over Liam Doyle because Doyle has concerns with his command with the fastball. Yet he falls here to number 11. He's one of the safest prospects in the draft. I
love his slider. His slider is
deadly.
one of my favorites.
He has a plus graded fastball. He has a sweeper slider and a sinker. His fastball tops out at 98. He's got a nasty sinker. Like his arsenal is nasty.
And I love the terminology you use there, sweeper slider, because it's
sweet.
so good.
It's like in the other batter's box, into the zone. It's very much like when Tanner Houck, I'm going to keep using Red Sox analogies because that's all I know. When Tanner Houck was really good last season, at the beginning of the season, it was his sweeper. Like, that's what it was. He does have some command issues with the fastball in 2025. He had a bit of a downtick in his whiff rate, but again, I think his ceiling, his floor is incredibly high. And I think that, again, he was one of the safest picks in the draft. To get him at 11 for the I'm going to call him the Sacramento Athletics. No, to get him at 11 for the Athletics, who again are rumored to be shifting off of their starters at the deadline.
And he's probably going to get a better bonus than
He
half
will.
these guys.
He will. He probably will.
Rangers pick is in.
Rangers pick is in. I saw a tweet from MLB Scoops. I don't know if it's real.
I'm gonna pull up this tweet
That would
from
be
you.
shocking to me if it is. We did get a super chat from Jeff. We'll get to that here in a few minutes. We're going to talk about the pick for the Texas Rangers here in a second.
Wow.
Do you see it? Where?
I haven't seen them be wrong.
Yeah, but I'm not putting it in until I see. I'm not going to put the pick in until I see. Texas Rangers are on the clock. The pick is in for the Texas Rangers. If it is what they say, another shocker.
And if it is what they say, I'd like this shocker, actually.
Do you?
I actually kind of like it.
Okay. Let's see. It is. It is.
It is.
Gavin, Fiend, Bean, 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 bing, bing. That song, it gives me nightmares. If you're
I just think of that one TikTok.
If you're a WWE fan, you know why. That song gives us nightmares as WWE fans. Gavin Fiend is the pick for the Texas Rangers. I'll let you start, Xavier. You like this pick. Why do you like this pick? And I don't want to say I hate the pick, but like you said, you're very high on this pick. So why are you high on this pick?
I think the main thing with Fiend is he's just solid. He's a solid hitter. I mean, you look at some of these guys coming out of prep school, and it's like, okay, well, we got to fix, his plus or his hit tool, his power. Thing. It's there. I mean, he's more of a pure hitter right now, but then again, he's only 18. And switch hitting, I mean, I love it. It's such a good, solid pick. And, I mean, you're going to look at 22 overall. It's only because he doesn't have anything that outstands you. Mm-hmm. You look at Jackson Holliday, power.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have like these guys. He doesn't have like the one tool that like is above the rest, like obnoxious.
MLB Pipeline has him at 50.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
Which is right where I have him.
I mean, I agree with you. I like this pick quite a bit. He's got the plus hit tool already. Again, coming out of high school, if you have a plus hit tool, that's valuable. Very, very valuable. And he has the potential to add huge raw power. He's shown spurts of it, but as he grows, his frame, what was his frame? Let me pull that back up again.
His frame
6'3", 200. I mean, he's got the room to grow out his frame a little bit more, and with that could come some really big power. He's also a really good athlete. He has excellent defensive versatility. We have him slotted as the third baseman, but I think he's got versatility to play all over the diamond. He did regress a little bit his senior year, but I'm not really like I don't consider.
And it could be a little bit of bias because he went to high school in the same place I grew up in Temecula.
There it
but
goes.
I just love the way that he's just solid hitter. I mean, 6'3", 200, that's going to grow. I mean, played catcher. That's very hard to do.
Yeah.
But for the Rangers, they're looking for guys who have that versatility. I mean, you got the best one right here.
Absolutely. We are 12 picks in to the 2025 MLB Draft. We're going to recap everything that's happened so far. Eli Willits goes number 1 overall to the Washington Nationals. Tyler Bremner goes number 2 overall. To the Los Angeles Angels. The craziest 2 starts to the draft ever. Kade Anderson goes number 3. We cannot let them keep getting away with this. To the Seattle Mariners, who, in my opinion, have won the draft. They won the lottery, and then they win the draft. Ethan Holliday goes number 4 to his father's team, the Colorado Rockies. A very cool story. Liam Doyle goes number 5 to the St. Louis Cardinals. Seth Hernandez, another one of our favorite picks of the night, goes number 6 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ava Arquette goes number 7 to the Miami Marlins. JoJo Parker, we've got the run of shortstop/infielders right here. JoJo Parker goes number 8 to the Toronto Blue Jays. Steele Hall goes number 9 to the Cincinnati Reds. Billy Carlson, another one of my favorite picks of the night, goes number 10 to the Chicago White Sox. Jamie Arnold goes 11 to the wherever the heck they play Athletics. And Gavin Fiend goes number 12 to the Texas Rangers. And the San Francisco Giants are on the clock. If you love baseball, Xavier loves baseball. I love baseball. If you love baseball, if you're a diehard baseball fan, like the video. Like the video.
We all love baseball here.
We all love baseball. If you are here, I say this, only sickos watch the MLB draft.
That's so true.
Like, you gotta really be like a baseball sicko, like a real seam head to watch the MLB draft, because you aren't gonna see most of these players for 2, 3, 4 years.
We're not talking the NFL or the NBA or the NHL.
Yeah, you're
NHL's
not going to see
comparable.
You're not going to see these players next season. You're not even going to see these players this season. You'll see some of them next season.
And I always say that, and I also say, if you watch minor league baseball,
you're a sicko.
You're a sicko.
So, like the video, our last year, we got 429 likes last year. We're at 261. So we're a little bit behind. We're more than halfway there, but I think we're a little bit behind. I want to beat that. I want to get to 450 likes on this stream. So if you have not already and you're a diehard baseball fan, which you got to be if you're watching the draft, like this video. The Giants pick is in. Oh, no. Is this real? Did they go back-to-back Gavins?
Yeah.
No.
This is so sad.
I hate this. I wanted him on the Red Sox.
Such a great pick. I hate to see this as a Padres fan.
Oh, Red Sox fans, this was our guy. Gavin Keelan.
This is an A for me. The two Gavins are like probably my two favorite prospects to scout outside the top 10.
Oh,
and he's
man,
just rakes.
This hurts.
He's just a rakes.
Gavin Keelan out of Tennessee goes number 13. 2 spots short of the Boston Red Sox. I wanted him so bad, man. Ugh. All right, Keelan has a 60 grade hit tool. He's got very impressive fundamentals and mechanics. Low K rate. He improved his walk rate. His power isn't there. It is considered below average. But I wanted him on the Red Sox really bad.
He was picked by the Red Sox in 22.
Yeah, they almost signed him. They didn't. They almost signed him. He was heavily mocked to Boston. Like, he was like every mock. It was like the two Gavins were every mock for the Red Sox.
And I hate to say this, maybe a little too soon for you. Giants do it again to you for the Red Sox.
All I'm going to say, the Red Sox, Craig Breslow was kind of right as of right now when he said, I think we're going to win more games than we would have. They have. They won 10 straight.
Yeah.
They're like 8 games above 500.
Yeah.
And Devers has been bad.
He has been so bad.
So, yeah. But that's the ballpark. Like, I never understood that trade. But, yeah, 21 overall in Pipeline. I had him rated higher. I really liked his stuff. And he goes number 13 overall to the San Francisco Giants. I have Jackson Durham asking me, who's up next for the Sox with the Gavins gone? Durham, I got no idea.
I mean, there's some.
Who's still on the board?
Guys.
Who's still on the board? Who are we looking at?
Let's see.
I just don't have it up on the top of my head.
No, me either. That's why I'm trying to get a tracker tool.
I'm gonna grade the pick, and then let's look at some best availables. Pick is in for Tampa Bay already, though, so we're zooming.
See,
we are zooming. Grade the pick.
I got this as an A.
Oh, this is a great pick. I give it an A too. This is a great pick. Let me look at my notes. Let me just look at my notes. See who has not gone yet.
Witherspoon hasn't gone. Irish hasn't gone.
Witherspoon.
Pierce. Cunningham.
Witherspoon. Ike Irish. Ooh, Ike Irish, I think, might be.
I think Ike Irish
might be a Red Sox.
I do like Witherspoon too. I mean, you're going to say this about every guy coming out of college, but he's solid.
Yeah. Ike Irish seems like a Red Sox. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying,
but,
too.
Yeah, man, this is rough.
Although
how
it would
is
be another
Tyler
outfielder.
Milliken? So Tyler Milliken, who is a Red Sox beat reporter, who is reputable, already has the Red Sox pick at 15.
I mean,
so
let's check out our MLB scoops.
Red Sox fans, I think we got the pick. Tyler Milliken says he's got it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We still haven't even seen Tampa Bay's pick yet. So how is that possible? I mean, shoot, man. My girlfriend's going to be very happy with this pick. The Red Sox pick. Because it's her alma mater. How do we have... Can you explain to me how we already have the 15th overall pick, but we don't have the 14th overall pick? How is that possible?
Rays don't leak. Guess not.
Okay, there it is. I see it. There's number 14.
I see it now.
Okay, picks are in for both. We're gonna go with the Rays first, and then we'll go the Red Sox. We'll let the Red Sox build up a little bit. I like the Red Sox pick a lot. A little iffy, but I don't hate it. Okay. Let me make sure this goes. Okay, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, the 14th pick in the draft. We don't even have stats for this guy. Daniel Pierce, shortstop from Mill Creek, Georgia. Left a shortstop, another shortstop. These guys love shortstops. Yes, it is Daniel Pierce. Thank God. I did not push prematurely. All right, let's talk about him. And then we're going to talk about the Red Sox pick. We got two picks. One of the most athletic players in the draft, a contact hitter that has very mature plate approach. My only biggest con is that he does not project to have much power at all. But again, I'd rather a high schooler with a good hit tool that can maybe develop some power. Now, again, it's not guaranteed that power is going to show up. But it's an interesting part. The only thing I wonder, though, is Carson Williams is in their system.
Yeah.
Shortstop, who I am very bullish on. I think he's one of the best prospects in all of baseball. So is this another move him? He's very athletic. I would assume he's got defensive versatility. Maybe put him in the outfield, maybe put him at third, maybe put him at second.
This could be another sign, as we saw earlier, that the Rays are buyers at the deadline. That they think that they can win.
For sure.
They could win with this roster.
So
they're going to get some guys out of their draft prospect pool.
For sure. I completely agree with you.
Or they just really like him. Which I do like him.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting. Because, I'm really bullish on Carson Williams. I think he's one of the best prospects in all of baseball. And to then bring in another prep prospect. Now, again, it'll be a few years. He's not going to be called up tomorrow. He's only 18 years old. But it's an interesting one to say the least. I'm kind of surprised at how many prep shortstops in general have gone.
But I think it's a new trend in baseball. Everyone plays shortstop. So a lot of these guys are going to move to the infield.
Yeah.
And I think Pierce is definitely going to be one of those who's going to move in the infield if they don't trade people.
I agree with you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Red Sox are on the clock. I believe the pick is in. If you are a fan of the Boston Red Sox, make sure you subscribe to the Red Sox Rundown. The Red Sox have 4 picks tonight, and this is the first pick. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss out. The Red Sox are the hottest team in baseball right now, and I'm going to keep it $1.50 with you all. I think they just got another steal in the Major League Baseball draft in the year of our Lord, 2025. Do we feel good enough to push this, or do we need to wait? I feel like this is happening.
I feel like this is happening too.
Do we think?
I would send it, but
everyone on Red Sox Twitter has been tweeting about it. I just don't want to prematurely push and it not be a thing. If you love the Red Sox, type me. Main channel, I apologize. I'm talking directly to my Red Sox channel right now. If you're a Red Sox fan, type me. The Red Sox are on the clock, and I think they just got a certified baller. Certified baller. I know that it's out there, but
let's just wait.
I don't want to prematurely push and then it's wrong. You know?
We could be talking about the guy and it's
oh wait, sorry, it's not him. I think it is. I believe it is. I believe the validity of the reporting, but I don't want to prematurely say it. I don't want to. Type those me's if you're a Red Sox fan. Type those me's if you're a Red Sox fan. Okay, it's in. Let's do it. Kyson Witherspoon, Boomer. You are a member of the Boston Red Sox, baby.
I really like this pick.
You are a member of the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox do something they haven't done since 2017. They take a pitcher with their first pick in the MLB draft. The last time they did that, Tanner Houck, 2017. Kyson Witherspoon is now a member of the Boston Red Sox. Let's talk about him. This fits the Craig Breslow profile, okay? This fits the Craig Breslow profile. He has a powerful fastball. He gets a lot of swing and miss. He took a big step in terms of his command this year, too. I think that Andrew Bailey, Craig Breslow, and the Red Sox pitching lab are going to absolutely cook with Kyson Witherspoon. Absolutely cook. Now, there are some concerns. Oh, there's Wally in the crowd, too. There are some concerns, okay? He's also got a wicked slider that can also pose as a cutter. I mean, he's got it good. Now, there are some concerns. He can be a little consistent in terms of command. However, like I said, he took a big step this past season, which shows that he can get better. He does tend to miss high with his fastball, and as we know, that can lead to some trouble. But if he can refine that, if he can tune that, he can be an absolute dog for the Boston Red Sox. He's also got a changeup that he doesn't use much. If he can develop that, I think he's going to be a dog. Xavier, what do you think?
I mean, I think, Witherspoon didn't get as much hype as the other college pitchers that we've seen. But, I mean, that fastball is just elite. I think that, he profiles very well. His slot's good. It's just command has been sometimes a little bit wonky. But, swing and miss stuff, I think projects well to the MLB. Red Sox have a very good pitching staff and developmental staff. And I think we could really easily see him be a good pitcher in 2 to 3 years.
I love this. Let Craig cook, folks. Let Craig cook. All right, here's what's going to happen. I am going to film a short real quick for the Red Sox channel, and then we are going to talk about the Minnesota Twins. I love this pick for the Red Sox, and I think if you're a Red Sox fan, you should too. So here we go. I'm going to give you 1 minute on Kyson Witherspoon. This is going to go out on our social media channels, as well as be a YouTube short on the Red Sox channel. Let's talk about him. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Red Sox commit highway robbery. They take Kyson Witherspoon with the 15th overall pick in the 2025 MLB Draft. Someone that was mocked in the top 10 for multiple mock drafts falls into your hands at number 15. I love this pick for the Boston Red Sox. He fits the mold of a Craig Breslow arm. He has a powerful fastball. He gets a lot of swing and miss. He is absolutely dynamic with his pitch mix, pitch arsenal. He's got a wicked slider that also poses as a cutter. He has a changeup that he needs to refine, but his number 2 pitches are absolutely lethal for the Boston Red Sox. He does have some command issues, but over the past year, he has shown that he's able to refine his command. So he's shown that he's very coachable and that he's able to develop. I love this pick for the Red Sox. This is the first time they've taken a pitcher with their first pick since Tanner Houck in 2017. I trust Craig Breslow and Andrew Bailey to mold Kyson Witherspoon into a certifiable dog. If you put him in the rotation with Garrett Crochet, that's a lethal 1-2 punch. We're going to have content on all of the Red Sox draft picks, so make sure you subscribe to the Red Sox Rundown and follow me on social media. All righty, folks.
Twins pick is in.
Twins pick is in. Twins pick is in. All right, Red Sox fans, I love that pick so much.
It's a very good pick.
Red Sox fans, grade the pick. If you're in the Red Sox Rundown chat, grade the pick. A, B, C, D, or F. A, B, C, D, or F. How are we feeling, Red Sox fans? I just had some insider intel come onto my Twitter. My college roommate, Carson Field, is an OU fan. He actually covers OU. Boomer. He said, loves this pick. The only reason OU held its own this year. That's coming from someone who covers OU baseball. So that's awesome.
He is a certified dog. You know, we may not say like the talent's there for this draft class, but there are some dogs.
I love this team. I'm seeing A's in the Red Sox chat. Let's go. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you've not already for the Red Sox rundown. Join
Jenkins
the family.
Is asking, can we give a grade for the Pirates pick?
I'd give it an A-.
I got an A+.
I don't want to be like too overly like.
I mean, for me, if the pick, like I love it, A+ for me. But I'm very solid with my grading.
Merrick Houston. I like this pick for Minnesota. Merrick Houston goes to the Minnesota Twins. I'm bullish on Merrick Houston. I'll tell you why in a second. I want to get the graphics over, but I'm very bullish on Merrick Houston. I like this pick a lot for the Minnesota Twins. Let's talk about it. With the number 16 overall pick, Merrick Houston is headed to the Minnesota Twins. Like I've already mentioned, I'm very bullish on Houston. I'm going to tell you why right now. Plus hit tool. Guys,
yep.
This is the theme. This is the theme of the night. If you got a plus hit tool, I'm going to be a fan. He's got a low K rate, high walk rate. You're talking my language. You're speaking my language. Good range on defense, very accurate arm, and he's more likely to hit the ball in the gap with power than he is over the fence, which I am so okay with. I'm so okay with that. He is on MLB Pipeline's number 15 overall. He goes number 16. I'm a big fan of this pick. I think that the Minnesota Twins got a dog here. Who's their shortstop's Correa right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Correa's going to be gone in a few years. Merrick Houston takes over. Bada bing, bada boom, you got your new shortstop of the future. I love it. I love this pick for Minnesota.
I think the thing with Houston is there too, is that like we talk about the guys who hit homers. We don't talk about the guys that get driven in. So I'd rather have a guy who's going to be in scoring position with a better chance of getting and being that winning run than the guy who's going to win with the walk-off homer but strikes out every other out bat.
I completely agree with you. 100%. And that's the theme of the night. That's the theme of the night. This is going to be the theme of the night. If you have a high hit tool, I'm going to like you more than if you have a high power tool.
Yep.
Last year, I loved Jack Caglione, but it's because he could hit the ball and he could hit for average as well. But there's no, like, I'm going to favor you more if you can get on base. I sound like Moneyball right now. But it's true. But it's true, though.
I mean,
if you can create havoc on the base paths, if you can get on base, if you're always in scoring position, that's more valuable to me than a guy that strikes out and hits home runs.
I mean, we talk about like guys like Luis Arias.
Yeah.
Who gets on base.
Absolutely.
And that's why teams trade for him. It's not guys who get cut. You get traded for because you can get on base.
Absolutely. Those are the guys that people are always looking for. Always looking for. They're looking for the guys that are going to get you a hit or two. That's why, for my Red Sox fans, why I'm such a big fan of Masataka Yoshida being back in the lineup. He's not going to hit you a bunch of home runs, but he's going to consistently get on base. That's valuable. I think that's more valuable than people think, honestly. Grade the pick for us, guys. I don't want to give everything an A. I hate giving everything
I like
an
a B here.
I'll give it a B+.
Yeah.
I'm bullish on Merrick Houston. I really like him. And I think it's perfect. It matches up with their specific timeline perfectly. Let me look at their farm system. I want to see what they have. Minnesota. That's Milwaukee. Minnesota.
Walker Jenkins.
They got Kalen Culpepper. I mean, he's good, but they've got 2 shortstops in their top 10. But I don't think that's an issue, though.
Like I
and
said.
he's got, and look, if he has defensive versatility, you move him to third. I mean, move him to third. Royce Lewis is always hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I like this pick. I'm bullish on this pick. You guys let me know. Grade the pick. I completely forgot. Hand up. That's on me. We got a super chat we got to get to as well. We'll also go
about
to
this team. I'm pretty sure.
We'll also go to the super chat menu real quick in a second. Because we have a raffle going on. We've got a raffle going on. We haven't really talked about it because this has been flying by. But now that we're at a commercial, we can talk about this. Let me pull it up. This is hand up on me. I have not. We've been flying through picks.
I mean, this has got to be the
So
fastest
fast.
one we've seen.
Oh, this is great. This is literally.
That's what I was saying.
They're literally on the clock. Jeff Bartlett, Cubs to draft catcher, center fielder, pitcher, or shortstop, which I can't wait to see. So basically, anyone and everyone. Anyone and everyone. The pick is in for Chicago. Thank you so much, Jeff. You got yourself in the raffle. We'll talk about the raffle here in a second, but the pick is in for Chicago. That was perfect timing. I couldn't have timed that up by myself.
I'm sorry if I put your name. Sebastian Krishan ask who's Brad Pitt and who's Jonah Hill. I'm Jonah Hill. Yeah, I've worked it for a Major League Baseball team. So
There you go.
there you go.
You said it. I'll take that comp.
I'll be the guy in the chair.
Hey,
Nothing wrong.
Honestly, I would have probably taken Jonah Hill, but if you want Jonah Hill, I'll let you take Jonah Hill. Okay, Ethan Conrad. So Jeff, you just sent in a super chat. The pick is in for the Chicago Cubs, and it's Ethan Conrad, outfielder out of Wake Forest. They have him as a right fielder on ESPN, but outfielder for Wake Forest. Yeah. I don't hate it. Advanced approach at the plate. He's got great bat control. Those are all positives. He's an above average runner. He can play all over the outfield. So ESPN has him in right field, but he could play all over the place.
Yeah.
Which is valuable. He's another one of the stereotypical good hit tool players. He has the potential to add more power in the future. He's already 6'3", 220, so the frame's there. But yeah, it is what it is. He's got good hit tool, and he's got above average speed, and I would say close to plus defensive skills. Few issues, though. He can be a little aggressive at the plate. He does chase out of the zone, which I don't love. He also needs to lift the ball a little bit more. Hits the ball on the ground a lot. And the biggest one is he has an injury history. He had shoulder surgery this year. So I don't hate the pick. At this point, I don't know. I'd have to look at who I would have gone with that was better.
MLB Pipeline has him at 28. I think that's a little bit
Maybe a little
disingenuous.
rich. There's still some interesting, Brendan Summerhill, I probably would have taken above him. Ike Irish, outfielder / catcher. I'm very bullish on him. I probably would have taken him. Few players I probably would have taken above him, but if you can refine him, he could be pretty good.
I will say, in a couple years, the outfield is going to be the best defensive outfield in
for sure.
MLB.
The defense is a plus. That's a plus. Pick is in for the Arizona Diamondbacks. This draft is flying by. Who is it? We're getting them right when ESPN gets them. Who is that? Okay.
Not a shortstop.
Another prep shortstop. Kason
Profile here.
Cunningham is the pick at number 18 for the Arizona Diamondbacks. My hometown, Arizona Diamondbacks. Not really hometown. I was born in Tucson, Arizona, but home state Diamondbacks. Hometown, hometown. Because I lived in Metro Phoenix for 4 years when I was in college. I went to opening day a few times out there. So Kason Cunningham is the pick for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's talk about the prep shortstop out of San Antonio, Texas. Some say, that's the key word, some say He is the most pure hitter in this class. Some say. Excellent bat speed, plus hit tool. Fantastic approach to the plate. You already know what I'm going to say. I like him. You already know. But for the real, though, he's got a very plus approach to the plate for a prep shortstop. That's really great. He's a good athlete. He runs really well. He is a little undersized, so that might limit him to second base long term. We do have him as a second baseman / shortstop, so that might limit him a little bit, his size. But I think his speed, his athleticism, his pure hit tool make him a very interesting prospect. What do you think, Xavier? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I love the bat, but you do talk about his defensive ability and what he could bring to your infield. It's not exactly desirable.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have a lot of versatility.
Yeah. MLB Pipeline has him as a 60 hit tool, which is really good. But, I mean, overall, I would probably put him a little bit lower just because of his defense. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's very solid. You know, some people say he's the most pure hitter in the draft. But, I mean, looking at him, his range wasn't that good.
5'10", 182, small frame.
With a bad range.
Yeah. You've also got Jordan Lawler.
Yeah.
But again, Lawler would probably be your shortstop.
Yeah. He's probably going to be limited at second base.
He's your Ketel Marte replacement in 4 or 5 years.
And a lot of people are going to just say, oh, undersized, second base, Altuve. And it's like, no, not comparable.
I do agree with you on that front. I don't hate the pick. I think they are obviously looking to the future to eventually replace Ketel Marte. Could they have probably gotten someone better? Maybe. But yeah, I like the hit tool a lot. And that goes a long way for me. The hit tool goes a long way for me. Pick is in for Baltimore. Before we get to that, we don't know what the pick is yet. But before we get to that, we did just have a super chat from Jeff Bartlett. And he got in on the raffle. The raffle today is an MLB hat from the team of your choice, which I think is a pretty dang good deal. Here is how you can enter. It's a $5 super chat. That's all it takes. It's $5. $5, we will, talk about your team. So let us know in the super chat what your favorite team is. We'll talk about your team. And you get a raffle ticket. $10, you get 3 raffle tickets. So you get a deal. $100, every $100, I'll do a beer bong. We're at like $60-ish right now. If we get $40 more, I'll do a beer bong. So all you got to do, hit those super chats. All right, I love this pick.
This is a good pick.
I love this pick. I love this pick for Baltimore. It's Ike Irish. Ike Irish is going to the Baltimore Orioles at number 19 overall. I think this is a steal. I think this is really great value. I am a big fan of this pick. He is a catcher / outfielder. I think at the end of the day, he will end up being an outfielder, but having that catching versatility is at least a little bit valuable. 6'2", 201 pounds from Hudsonville, Michigan. Go Blue. I'm very bullish on him as a prospect. I had him in the top 15. I would have loved him to go to the Red Sox, but he falls to the Orioles. He is the full package offensively. So you know when I say I'm bullish on someone with a plus hit tool? Well, Ike Irish has got both. He has a plus hit tool plus raw power. Ho, yeah. That's pretty good. Can drive the ball to all fields, and he handles velo very well. Now, the biggest issue, and I did kind of already bring this up, he does not project as a catcher. In fact, he struggles behind the plate. So that's why ESPN has him listed as an outfielder. That's why I'm going to project him as an outfielder. I think that he is very talented at the plate, and I think that this is one of the best value picks of the draft so far. Xavier, what do you think?
I mean, talking about him defensively at catcher is very bad. I mean, his pass ball rate wasn't the best, but his caught stealing rate was not good. Just looking at it here on Baseball Reference. But full package, you're getting him more as an offensive bat. I can even see him being in that DH role. But you're talking about straight 2 years, outfielder. Most likely in right field. But, I mean, Irish, Orioles got themselves a steal at 19. I was really hoping he fell to 25. But I just didn't think it was going to happen. I mean, MLB Pipeline has him at number 11. But this one sucks. This one hurts for me.
This is one of my favorite picks of the night.
Yeah.
By far. This is going to be one of my highest graded picks of the night. I think they got some of the best value in the entire
I wasn't
draft.
saying anything about him because I was
because you didn't want to jinx it, you didn't want him to fall.
Yeah. It's so sad.
Yeah, I love this pick. I really do. All right, let's take a look at what has happened so far. We've had a
crazy top 5.
We've had a crazy draft so far. We've had some insane value. We've had some awesome picks. The Brewers are on the clock, but we'll start. Eli Willits goes number 1. Tyler Bremner goes number 2. Kade Anderson 3. Ethan Holliday 4. Xavier, give your thoughts on one of these picks. What are your thoughts on? Pick a player and let me know what your thoughts are.
I mean, everyone's going to flame the Nationals for the Willits pick. If you look at it in a national standpoint, new GM, I mean, it's not the worst number 1 overall pick that we've seen. Eli Willits has talent, but there's just some questions about what they're going to do in terms of this new regime, what's going to happen. But Eli Willits, could he be a little mini Trout? I like him in the same regard as what you were looking at Trout coming out of college. But, I mean, we could talk about guys like Kade Anderson and Ethan Holliday all day, but Eli Willits, not a bad pick. National fans, I know there's talent right there with Anderson and Holliday. Willits isn't the end of the world.
What stands out to you in this next 4? Liam Doyle goes 5, Seth Hernandez 6, Ava Arquette goes 7, and JoJo Parker goes 8. What stands out to you in this 4?
I mean, I love Liam Doyle. I am admittedly a Liam Doyle truther, but Seth Hernandez got to be the pick of the draft for me. Yeah. I mean, I like it even more than Kade Anderson for what it means to that Pirates scheme. I mean, yes, Anderson's going to be great in the Mariners system, but Seth Hernandez, we're talking about like the making of the Mariners for the Pirates right now. I mean, Seth Hernandez, great stuff. I think that the Pirates' pitching development can make him probably the best 1-2 combo. If not, that Pirates combo is going to be one of the best pitching rotations in the league in about 3 years. I mean, there's a lot of rumors with Skeens going. But as for now, Skeens and Hernandez, if that's the plan, I think that's a very solid plan for the Pirates in the future.
I think if everything stays as it is right now, the Pirates are building. They're building Seattle 2.0.
Exactly.
Okay, pick is in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee selects. Who is it?
Andrew Fisher.
First base / third baseman for Tennessee. Is that the third volunteer to go?
Yeah.
Top 20? Have a night, Rocky Top. All right, Andrew Fisher. They are listing him as a third baseman on ESPN. We have him as a corner infielder in general. Interesting pick. I don't hate it. Milwaukee is kind of in a bit of purgatory right now. I mean, they're I believe 3 games up in the National League wild card, but they are kind of in a bit of purgatory. This guy mashes.
Yeah.
He's got plus raw power. I mean, he hits the ball and he hits it hard. He's just strong. I'm just going to say that. He hits the ball hard. He's got an above average arm. He's got good defensive versatility. He's slow, though. He lacks quickness and speed. He is a very stereotypical power bat. I don't hate this for Milwaukee at all. Like I said, they are kind of in a bit of a purgatory right now. So it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up in the next few years. What are your thoughts on Andrew Fisher?
Regarding his weaknesses, it doesn't matter how fast you round the bases when the ball's out of the park.
I love it.
So, I mean, you're talking about a guy who's going to give you solid contact. Andrew Fisher's your guy. I mean, regarding the Brewers situation, just going to take a look at their top prospects here. I believe, let me give this a look. They got a lot of infielders. So, I mean, Andrew Fisher, he's a first and a third baseman, respectively. MLB Pipeline has him listed as that versatility. I think he's probably going to be one of your top 5 prospects already in that system, just because of how solid he is overall. And you're talking about his power. His bat is also just as good.
Yeah.
He hits. He doesn't swing and miss a lot. He's just very slow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this pick at all. I think it's a solid pick. I think when we're getting into the part of the draft where
it's kind of hard to miss.
It's hard to miss at this point. You can miss up top, but when you start to get in, it's looking for really good value or a need, or BPA. But BPA is kind of hard in baseball because it really does depend on your needs as well.
This is going to be a very interesting spot for the Astros. I don't know where they're going to go here.
Yeah, let's play a little game here while we're waiting. That's not what I want. I want that. Shout out your favorite team. And the first one that we see, we're going to let you guys shout out your favorite teams for 30-ish seconds. And the first one that we see, we will talk about. All right? So let's get the chat rate up. Let's start shouting out our favorite teams. And we're going to give it about 30 seconds. We're going to let you shout out your favorite teams. And then we will pick a team to discuss. I hope it's not the Yankees, because the Yankees suck.
Let's get some Padres fans in here. Tough loss, but
sorry guys, I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row. We just posted a short on the Red Sox rundown of the Kyson Witherspoon draft pick. So I'm making sure that goes out on all of the platforms that it needs to go out on.
I'll go ahead and talk about the pick right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Pick is in.
So, Astros, I've seen their prospects up close and personal. They got some guys, but I think, there was a lot of talent that went out. Obviously, Bryce Matthews was projected to be in your prospect pool, and Jacob Melton was as well, but both of them went straight up. I mean, right now, I just think infielders, this has got to be an infield pick. They only have one infielder in their top 10.
All right,
for draft pass box.
Looking at an infielder. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, keep getting your teams in. 3, 2, 1. I see the Atlanta Braves.
Very interesting spot for them.
They are. They haven't been good this year.
They have arguably the best player in baseball.
Which is weird. It's weird that they've been struggling this year. They're coming up literally in the next pick. Cam Caminetti, Hurston, Valdrip are the best players in their roster. Jarren Duran is a name that's been brought up for the Braves. As a Red Sox fan, I would hate that. But this is going to be interesting to see what they do here. They're picking Xavier Nines goes to the Houston Astros. We'll talk about him in a second, but we'll finish up with the Braves here. What do you think the Braves need to do here? This is an interesting spot for Atlanta.
I mean, it's kind of hard. You're talking about a very competitive division.
Yeah.
And you're not playing your best baseball. But worst of all, your bats aren't really getting there.
I know.
And it sucks because, Acuna is just
He's
great.
Acuna.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
But besides that, your bats aren't good. Like, the guys who are supposed to be good aren't really contributing. Jackson Profar had that suspension.
And then came back and didn't do nothing.
Exactly. And I loved Jackson Profar last year for the Padres. But he just hasn't looked the same. And that was a big spend. These are guys that are kind of trade bait. So it depends on what they want to do. They could have and fake a buyer's, trade tax, but I would sell.
Oh, I would too. Soft sell.
Yes, very soft sell.
Soft sell.
Get ready for next year if we have it next year.
I think this season's kind of cooked for them. They're 10 games under 500. They're fourth in the NL East. You're not making up that ground in that division. That division's too good. But, yeah, the Braves are in a tough spot. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting to see what they do because there was a lot of hope coming into this year. You're getting Strider back. You're getting Acuna back. This team's going to be really good. They just haven't. And I do think that's a side effect of the NL East being so good this year.
It's like honestly insane.
Yeah, so that's the Braves. We'll see what they need to do. They're up next. They're on the clock right now because Xavier Nines.
I like this pick a lot.
Goes to the Houston Astros at number 21 overall. He's another one that is strong. He's a strong human being. He has plus raw power coming out of high school. And he has the ability to hit all fields, which is good. He has an excellent approach at the plate, which is something I like to see. We like excellent approaches at the plate. And plus arm strength, like I've already mentioned. He's strong. If you can hit the ball far and you can throw the ball hard, you're a strong human being. He is a below-average runner, which could limit him defensively, although I don't think third is a position where you really need a lot of speed, personally. And he does have a bad habit of chasing off-speed pitches out of the zone. So that's something he'll need to clean up. But for an Astros team that, there it is. For an Astros team that has, I'm trying to get it.
I could talk a little about it a little
One
bit.
infielder in their top 10.
I was just saying this.
Yeah.
While I was previewing
I'm just kind of echoing what you were saying. One infielder in the top 10, and that's
and
Bryce
he's not even
Matthews.
in the minors.
Yeah, who's not even in the minors and is not even a corner infielder.
Nope.
I like this pick for them.
And for a team that has been struggling, to find a lot of their talent coming back to them.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say this is your Alex Bregman replacement, but
Kind of.
it kind of is. I mean,
Kinda is.
we're talking about a guy who has the power to make it. He does have some swing and miss stuff, but you can clean that up. The Astro system has a really good developmental ability to get these guys seeing the ball at a better level. I mean, we talk about the guys like, Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, guys who aren't even on the team anymore. Kyle Tucker. These guys get developed in this amazing system, but the one position they haven't really drafted, I won't say they haven't drafted well, is infielder.
Yeah.
They kind of had the lucky opportunity to stumble into a lot of these infielders, but they haven't really hit this spot. And I'm really excited to see how this works out for them.
It's going to be very, very interesting. The Atlanta Braves are on the clock. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 31 subscribers away from our next goal of 413,000 subs. I'm not leaving this graphic until we get there. I'm not. 30 subs away. And we got to pick in, but I'm not going to talk about it until we get there. 544 people watching. I need 30 of you. 30 of you beautiful individuals to hit that subscribe button. Let's go. I want to show my bosses. I want to show all my coworkers and be like, yeah, baseball's where it's at. The way we can do that is hitting that sub button. Hit that sub button. 29 away. That's math, right? That's not math. That is math. 29. 28 away.
You're right.
Math. 28 away. 27 away. 27 away.
26.
26. 25. We're going to be live for the trade deadline too, folks. We're going to be live for the trade deadline. I think the trade deadline is going to be kind of crazy too. I ain't going to lie to you.
I think it's going to be kind of crazy too.
24.
He's running.
24 away. Come on. Oh, 25. You suck. I'm going to say that was a bot. I'm not going to say that was a person. I'm going to say that was a bot. Hit that sub button. The pick is in for Atlanta. I misspelled it.
23.
Come on. Come on. Come on. We're going to talk about the pick here, and then we're coming back to this. I'm going to say that was a bot. I'm not going to say that was a person. That was a bot. That was a bot. That wasn't a person. There we go. See, he came to his senses. They came to their senses. They're back. We're going to talk about the pick here, and then we're going to come back to this. I'm not leaving this until we get to our next milestone. I'm not doing it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. It's not happening. We're going to talk about the pick.
20
the pick
away.
is Tate Southeastern, I think. Tate
It's
South.
very
Southeastern?
16 away. 15 away.
15 away.
Let's get there right now.
15 away. 14 away. If we are not there by the time we're done talking about this prospect, I might end the stream.
Yeah.
And that is a threat. That is a threat. But let's talk about the prospect real quick. Tate Southeastern? Southeastern?
Yes.
I believe. Yes, I think we're there. Guys, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? Excellent bat control, possesses an advanced plate approach. He's also a plus runner with above average defense in multiple positions. He doesn't still need quite a bit of a development. Again, high schooler, so that comes with the territory. He's also got a really strong arm. Really, really strong arm. The power's not there yet, as most of these prep shortstops that we've seen tonight. The power is not there yet, but there is potential for it, though. His frame, 6 foot 205. If he can grow into that frame a little bit more and add some of that power, I think he can be really good. I think he'd be really, really good. His MLB pipeline's 39th overall prospect, so maybe a bit of a reach. You're giving me a face that you don't like this.
I don't really like this pick. I mean, I think there are better shortstop prep school guys like Weihei Eloy. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like not saying shortstop guys in general. I mean, it's just he needs a lot. I'm not saying like it's minor. He can hit the ball, but we're talking about advanced plate approach when guys can't hit the broadside of a barn. You know?
Yeah.
It's not. We're not talking about like Juan Soto plate approach right now. These are guys who are like, yeah, they're other prep school guys, but I'm not saying it's not a bad pick, but it's certainly, looking at talent available, I like guys a little bit better. And I think that, you know, for a Braves organization who could use a lot of talent because of how they're in this perpetual adeptitude right now, to me, this is a C-.
Yeah, I mean, not great value, I'll tell you that. Grade the pick for us, A, B, C, D, or F. A, B, C, D, or F. Grade the pick for us, and while you're grading the pick, you might as well just hit that damn subscribe button.
We are 8 away.
8 subs away. Come on now. Let's go. There's got to be 8 of you. Mathematically, the probability, 633
6
people watching.
more.
Mathematically, there has to be 6 of you.
I'm not
There's gotta
saying go
be.
on your mom's YouTube.
Yeah.
Subscribe, but go on your mom's YouTube. and
Go
subscribe.
to your grandma's YouTube and subscribe. 5 away. 5 away. Oh, I need this.
4.
4 away. 4 away. 5 away.
Now back to 5. Someone wants to be
That was a bot.
Someone wants to be the 413th.
That was a bot. That was a bot. That was
also a bot.
That was also a bot.
People want to be the
A lot of
413th.
bots. A lot of bots. Hey, okay, I get people want to be 413, but just be part of it. You can be like, I was 412,997. Like, that's just as good.
Hey, if you want to be part of something, be a part of a raffle.
Be a part. I love that segue. We'll get to the raffle here in a few minutes. 2 away. I need this.
1 more bang!
Bang! Bang, 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 bang! Wow, 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 wow!
And we still keep growing.
And they still go. Let's freaking Go! I know one thing's for sure. We crushed our sub number from last year. I think last year we gained like 50 subs. We've done like 200 tonight, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you all so much.
Thank you all so much
for subscribing. Don't stop. Keep going if you haven't subbed.
Keep it going.
If you haven't subbed, keep subbing. But thank you. Pick is in.
Okay.
For the Kansas City Royals, it is Sean Gamble. Prep infielders aplenty tonight. All prep infielders all the time. That's just what the theme of the night is. Prep infielders. Second baseman out of IMG Academy in Florida. Let's talk about the kid. 6'1", 188 pounds. From Des Moines, Iowa, but moved to Florida to go to the absolute high school juggernaut that is IMG. He's a consistent hitter that shows both power and contact to all fields. You know Jack loves some of that. A plus runner that shows defensive versatility and athleticism. He does have a tendency to chase. He does need to fix his approach a little bit, but personally, I am kind of bullish on Sean Gamble.
Yeah.
He has also demonstrated a lot of maturity and leadership beyond his age. And yeah, I am bullish on Sean Gamble. I think that if the Braves would have taken Gamble, that's better than taking Tate.
And I agree completely. I mean, I think the thing with Sean Gamble is that he does have that outfield versatility as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you're talking about a guy who hits the ball to all fields. You know, we say these MLB cliches, five-tool hitter, but like that running ability is something that people are going to notice.
For sure.
I mean, we look at guys who run the bases well. Bobby Witt, Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, Jared Duran. I mean, future Padre? No.
No.
But
you guys don't have a package that we want. Future Brave. Give me Spencer Schwellenbach, AJ Smith-Shawver, and whatever the heck that guy.
Jordan Yost. That's another guy who I have
backup
against.
Catcher.
I mean,
so I'm bullish on this pick.
Very good pick.
I think it's a good pick. I think if I was Atlanta, I would have taken him over who they took. And then we got another pick here for the Detroit Tigers, the hottest, best team in baseball, although I believe they got swept by the Seattle Mariners today, which pisses me off because I needed them to beat the Seattle Mariners because, again, I am a Red Sox fan. But Jordan Yost goes to the Detroit Tigers. 6', 170.
Ranked number 50
Prep
pipeline.
Shortstop. Prep shortstop. Again. All high schoolers all the time is what we're doing today.
For me, I will tell you that.
Strong feel for the zone, and he possesses elite contact tools. Again, something that Jack loves. Good athlete with great defensive versatility, but there is a question about how much power he possesses. Look at that photo. Very lengthy. Doesn't have a lot of muscle. So there are some questions about his power. MLB Pipeline has him at 50.
Yeah.
So I was worried I wasn't even going to have notes for him. I do, though. He does have plus speed and an impressive baseball IQ, but get a load of this. You ready for this note? At the MLB Combine, he had the lowest exit velo in the entire class.
Yeah.
Ouchies.
Is it a fluke day?
That's not great.
Yeah.
That's not great.
This is the dream
6
scenario
foot
for me.
170. Like, come on. He's going to have to grow. It's the best word I can use for that.
My pick is in.
Oh, here it comes. The Padres, folks.
This has to be the pick, I think.
Padres pick is in. We're talking about Yost. I don't like the pick. I actually think that's a pretty bad pick by the Tigers.
Not the pick I would have gone.
Not the pick that Xavier would have gone for. I'm going to get the graphics up, and then I'm going to let him go because the Padres are his team. So I'm going to let him go. Let me get these graphics up. And then I'll let him go, and then I'll give my thoughts. Cruz Schoolcraft is the pick for the San Diego Padres. 6'8". I'm looking at video of him. Holy crap. He's a massive,
he's huge.
Massive human being at 18 years old. 6'8", 229. Xavier, I'm going to let you go.
So I do like Schoolcraft. Obviously, the size is just incredible. I mean, his fastball is greater than 60, slider 60. That slot angle is pretty good. I'm worried a little bit about the consistency. That is my main concern about this. It's nothing against him as a pitcher. He's ranked number 19 overall, great value.
That's good value.
But for me, Brandon Summerhill was on the board.
You wanted him.
I wanted him bad.
Yeah.
We need more outfielders. We don't have a lot of outfielders in our, prospect pool. We only have 2, and a lot of them. Orioles has not been that good at the MLB level in his short time. Schoolcraft will be a solid, maybe middle reliever. I don't have him as a starter.
Okay. Interesting.
The reason why is just because a lot of the time with these longer, more height, more lengthy pitchers, they tend to break down more.
Mm-hmm.
And so
always the injury question mark with high school.
Exactly. And his delivery is great. His slot is great. His mechanics are great. But his breaking ball, and sometimes he just doesn't get the ball out in the right spots. And to me, that's a common sentiment in the Padres MLB system right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got great stuff if you have it, So I like the pick. I'll grade it C+, but to me, I wanted an outfielder here. Schoolcraft is great if any Friars fans are listening, but just a little more work.
A little more work. A few notes from me. He's got a killer fastball that runs upper 90s, which is great. Above average change in slider. So I like his pitch mix a lot. Like, he's got a lot of different looks, different speeds, which are great. A very easy, repeatable delivery. However, his breaking balls are pretty consistent, and he's going to need development, like you've already talked about. He will need development. He's 18 years old, massive human being, but like you said, it's the injury concern. This is why I never like to take prep pitchers. It's just such a gamble. You just don't know. You just don't know. But it is what it is. And Cruz Schoolcraft goes to the Padres. The first round is almost over. And then we're going to get into all the comp picks.
Got a super chat.
We did get a super chat, which I'm about to pull up right now. Big one, too, which we are very, very appreciative of. This comes in from Curtis Lee. It is a $20 super chat from Curtis Lee. Thank you so much, Curtis. He says, will the Astros make it to the playoffs even with all of their players injured? I'm going to say yes.
I don't think that's a controversial opinion.
They just are inevitable, it appears. And even with these young players are playing well. Their rotation's pitching well. They're just playing good baseball. And honestly, the rest of the division isn't that good. The Mariners are in a wild card spot, but they're the only team that threatens. And if they overtake you, then you're probably in a wild card spot anyways. So I actually wouldn't worry, Curtis. I think you'll be okay. Now, I would worry if you make the playoffs, if you still have a bunch of injuries, what happens?
I think that's going to be the concern out of Houston. Right now, it's not a problem, but it ultimately kind of comes down to last season. They did have some untimely injuries as well, and they kind of did implode on themselves in the wild card, but also Detroit was just a great team. I think the Astros fans should not worry right now. Kind of on the meter. The seat's getting a little warm. But for now, everything's okay. Just don't get more injured.
Don't get more injured. Xavier, 2025.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Curtis. You are in the raffle. I'm gonna give you 6 raffle tickets. Let's do it. We are $20 away from me doing a beer bong. That can come from both Red Sox or Maine. So if someone wants to put in a $20 super chat, I'll do a beer bong and we're doing it. So $20 super chat gets me to do a beer bong. What is Joe Averso saying in the Red Sox chat? I pretty much like the show. Tried to unsubscribe, but I can't because I'm a diehard Red Sox fan. Joe, nobody's keeping you here. If you want to unsubscribe, you're more than welcome. I appreciate you watching, but I'm not going to force you to be here if you don't want to be here. But thank you so much for your constructive criticism. Gage Wood.
This is a great pick.
Is the pick for the Philadelphia Phillies. This is great value. Am I correct in saying that?
Great value.
He was projected quite a bit higher than what he's gone at number 26 overall. Let's get the graphics up here, and then we will be ready to talk about Mr. Gage Wood. Didn't go. Let's try it again. Here it comes. Any day now. 1, 2, 3. Where are you? There you are. Gage Wood is going number 26 overall to the Philadelphia Phillies. Let's talk about the kid. A right-handed pitcher. One of the best fastballs in the entire class. You might remember Gage Wood as the Arkansas pitcher that threw the 3rd ever Men's College World Series no-hitter in history. 9 innings, no hits, 19 Ks with 119 pitches thrown. This guy is a baller. The fastball generates a high whiff rate. He has the potential for a plus curveball as well. Needs to refine it a little bit more. Oh, Curtis Lee, we're going to get to you in a second.
Goodness.
Don't you worry about that. We're going to get to you in a second. He needs to develop his secondary pitches more. They're there. They're good, but I think they can get better. And if they do, he's one of the best prospects in baseball. He's shown really great improvements to his command, and I'm a big fan of Gage Wood, and I think this is really good value for the Phillies.
And a lot of people are going to point to Arkansas, how they collapsed against LSU, but Gage Wood was not the reason for that. Gage Wood is an incredible pitcher. I think, obviously, we have that he needs to develop his secondary pitchers more. I honestly think he could just become a fastball pitcher.
Could. It's always good to have a better, more of a pitch mix, though.
Yeah.
To always fall back on. That's the thing about Mason Miller that I love so much. He's got, the 100-mile-an-hour fastball and then, the 90-mile-an-hour cutter or whatever he's got. You can't hit that.
You don't need, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
you could just have a 1, 2.
For sure.
And
absolutely.
Especially with the fastball like that. I mean, we're talking about in his 9th inning for the no-hitter, he was throwing 100.
Yeah.
So
119 pitches, 19 Ks. Ridiculous.
Exactly. Even if you're saying,
ridiculous.
It's Murray State, they got there.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. All right. Here's what's happened so far. I'm going to run through these real quick, and then we got a super chat. The pick is in for Cleveland, by the way. Eli Willits, Tyler Bremner, Kade Anderson, Ethan Holliday, Liam Doyle, Seth Hernandez, Ava Arquette, and Jojo Parker are your top 8 selections. Steele Hall, Billy Carlson, Jamie Arnold, Gavin Bean goes number 12. We got Gavin Keelan, Daniel Pierce, Kyson Witherspoon, and Merrick Houston rounding out the top 16. Ethan Conrad, Kason Cunningham, Ike Irish, Andrew Fisher, Xavier Nines, Tate Southison, Sean Gamble, Jordan Yost, and then to round things out, Cruz Schoolcraft, Gage Wood, and then going to Cleveland at number 27, a big fall for Jace Lavalette. Jace Lavalette.
The big man, though.
Goes, I got to make sure I spell it right. There it is. Goes to Cleveland at number 27. If I remember correctly, based on my scouting, this is a big fall. And I'm honestly not surprised that he fell because there are some concerns about Jace. Going number 27 overall to the Cleveland Guardians. Pipeline's number 20 prospect. So he didn't fall that much, going from 20 to 27. He has a plus power tool. Okay, great. We love plus power. Can he hit, though? This is my issue with him. I got a big issue with him, and I can see why he fell as far as he did. He has insane bat speed, which is great. He had a good approach with power and execution to all fields. However, he has a below-average hit tool. That is the definition, in my opinion, of absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Below-average hit tool in college. What was his batting average last year? 258. That's good in the majors. But in college?
It's not.
That's bad. 18 home runs, 61 RBIs. Awesome. But 258 batting average, below average hit tool. Can't be having that. I don't like him. 27 is fine. Sure, fine. No issue with that. But I'm not a big fan of his at all. 28, the Kansas City Royals. This is the first comp pick. The first round is officially over. We're now into the comp picks. First compensatory pick. This is the pick for Bobby Witt Jr. finishing top 3 in AL MVP voting last year. It is going to be Josh Hammond. You guessed it, another prep shortstop. Going to the Kansas City Royals. Bobby Witt Jr. replacement, LOL?
You wish.
Yeah, he's not going to be a shortstop. He's not going to be a shortstop. He goes, number 28 overall, the first compensatory pick of the draft. We are officially out of the traditional first round. We are now into the compensatory picks, and Josh Hammond is going to Kansas City again. Third base. We have him as a third baseman. They have him as a shortstop on ESPN. That's Jace, who we've already said I hate. Let's talk about Josh. Has the potential to be a two-way player, as most high school players do, it appears, nowadays. But he projects as a position player. He's highly athletic, and has very impressive power. He's got a really smooth swing. But he does need to develop his hit tool. Got a plus arm. He's an above-average defender, which you love to see. But like I said, he needs to develop his hit tool. It's projected to be about average, which isn't bad. It's not below-average hit tool like Lavalette, who we just talked about. He shows a tendency to get a little too far out in front of his swing, which can be an issue at times. Number 26 on MLB Pipeline's ranking, so this is about the range where they expected him to go. But at the end of the day, it's the draft, so you never know.
The Royals did address their biggest need in their farm system. They have only two prospects in the top 10 in the infield, and the other one is Jock, who is at the MLB level. They just need more talent in the infield, and Hammond's their guy. I mean, you can look at what teams are doing every time with these other picks, and the biggest need is obviously getting the draft pool, or the prospect pool rather, up to speed and making sure that you're well-rounded in every aspect. Diamondback selection is in, and Jack is back. Patrick Forbes.
I had to get a beer bong. Which we didn't have. I had to get a beer bong. Okay. Patrick Forbes is the pick for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Right-handed pitcher out of Louisville. If I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember my notes. I don't have the notes memorized. If I remember correctly, I actually kind of liked him. So let's see what I had in my notes. I just ran, so I'm a little tired. I need to get in better shape. Yes, I was a fan of Patrick Forbes. Let's talk about him. He is right here. So, one of the most electric fastballs in the draft, which is saying something if you're going number 29 overall. He generates very high whiff rates and a lot of swing and miss. He has also a dynamic slider that he pairs with the fastball that is a really great 1-2 punch. And he has continued year after year to get better with his command. Here's one of my biggest issues. He has had an injury history that needs to be noted. And with that, he has had limited experience as a starter. So it's a little hard to evaluate whether or not he's going to be a high-impact starter or not. But if he is, and he feels good, does not have any injury concerns, he can be a very dynamic piece for this D-backs rotation going forward after you inevitably trade away Merrill Kelly. I don't think you're going to have Zach Gallen for much longer, and Corbin Burns is coming off Tommy John. So Patrick Forbes, I'm not saying he's going to be, a starter next year, but, I don't hate it.
I think he's the most, not saying proven, but least development needed if you're going to make him straight go to the MLB level in like a year. So he could serve as one of those guys as an innings eater, which are always needed. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a bad pick, but it is a pick of need rather than a pick of development.
I agree with you. The pick is in for the Baltimore Orioles. This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Caden Bodine, catcher out of Coastal Carolina. This is interesting because what's his name? Ike Irish is not going to project as a catcher. He's going to project as a position, like more of a general position player. But it is interesting, especially with Adley Rutschman, that they have gone with two, at least somewhat catchers with their first two picks. Now, they are on the clock again at pick number 31. So they have the ability to do that, but it's interesting. He is one of the most pure hitters in the class. He is also a switch hitter. So I do like the pick. I don't hate the pick. He has excellent plate discipline. He does not chase. He is an excellent catcher. So like we said, we talked about Ike Irish. He's not going to be a catcher. He's going to play in the field. Where Caden Bodine is a catcher. He's got really good defense behind the dish. He frames well. He blocks well. He's what you want from a catcher.
And one of the best catchers in all collegiate baseball last year of throwing runners out.
Absolutely.
And so I think Kade Bodine, very solid pick for a catcher. Even if the bat doesn't translate well, he could be a very defensive catcher that you could see contributing at the MLB level.
Absolutely. Not very athletic. He has to work on his agility. He doesn't have a lot of power either.
Yeah.
So those are some of his biggest cons. But I love a good hit tool. I'm just going to say it. I love a good hit tool.
And the Orioles
selection. Pick is in at number 31. I promise I'm going to get to this super chat eventually. But these picks keep rolling on in.
I think we only have 8 picks left.
We're getting there. 43. So we've got 11 picks left.
11.
How do you pronounce this guy's first name? I tried.
Wehe Alohe.
Wehe Aloy?
Wehe Aloy.
Okay. Wehe Aloy.
I think that's Hawaiian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Wehe Aloy of Arkansas, Golden Spikes winner from last year, goes number 31 overall to the Baltimore Orioles. And this is what. So we talk about them. We talk about them taking two catcher types. They're able to because they had all these comp picks. So let's talk about Aloy. He's got the raw power of absolute dreams. I only said that. I think I said that in a few notes last year. I only said that in one note this year. He's got the raw power of absolute dreams. He's got above average bat speed. He drives the ball to all fields. He's very impressive in terms of power. He's also made a lot of really significant improvements at the shortstop position. Now, you've got Gunnar Henderson. So will he be your shortstop in the future? I don't think so. Because, Gunnar is one of the best players in the league. But he's got the power that you love to see.
Beheva. That is how you pronounce it. Vejeva.
Vejeva. Okay.
Throw the W out. It's a V.
Vejeva Aloy.
Yeah.
Okay. Vejeva Aloy. Now the cons. He has very high chase rates. He struggles against breaking balls. Okay. Don't love the hit tool. Has issues with inside pitches and contact in general. And he does have some defensive limitations at short. So like I said, he's not going to be a shortstop because he's Gunnar Henderson's there. But the power projects. So I think it's going to be interesting.
Not much else does.
No.
But the power is great. I will say that. Brewers pick is in. Brady E-ball.
These picks are flying in so fast. It's not even funny. I want to get to this super chat so bad, but these picks are flying in faster than we can say Wehewa Aloy. Okay. Brady Abel, third baseman, Corona High School, California. I think that's their third pick in the first round. Seth Hernandez, there's the shortstop, and then him. He goes to the Milwaukee Brewers here. Let me pull this up. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We already hit our goal tonight of getting to 413,000 subscribers. But the fun never stops. So hit that subscribe button right now. So Brady Abel, 6'3", 195 pounds. Out of Corona High School in California. Same high school as Seth Hernandez. He's a very polished baseball player from top to bottom. He's got a lot of really smooth, really great tools that are looked at as tantalizing to players. However, he was ranked 64th overall on MLB Pipeline. And MLB Pipeline is not the Bible, but they know a lot. And this might be a little bit of a reach. He does have an advanced approach to the plate. He's got a very compact swing. I do like that. And he's got the potential to add power in the future. But he hits for contact, and he does it well. He's got a strong arm and smooth defense as well. He's got a lack of speed, and that is a big concern to a lot of teams. And there are questions because of that speed on whether or not he has the ability to stay at shortstop. I don't know. This might be a little bit of a reach. It is the comp picks at this point. I think there's probably better infielders you probably could have gotten. But that's where they decided to go.
It's not the worst case scenario?
It's not worst case scenario. That's not best case. Red Sox fans, the Red Sox pick is in. Type me if you love the Red Sox. All right, who they go with? Wow. I mean, I'm going to tell you what. Red Sox fans, the pick is in. The pick is in. This is interesting. Marcus Phillips, right-handed pitcher out of Tennessee. Good old Rocket Top goes to the Boston Red Sox at number 33 overall. Let's break it down. Oh boy, I love this. Maybe a little bit of a reach at 61 overall, but Breslow obviously saw something he liked. His calling card's his fastball velocity. He sits in the 96 to 98 mile range. That's not where he tops out. That's where he sits. He's got a very good slider and a change combo that complement the fastball very nicely. He also has a big frame. He sits 6'4", 246 pounds, and is very physical when he pitches. However, he does have some issues with his command that he's going to have to fix. Again, if I trust anyone to develop a pitcher, it is Craig Breslow and Andrew Bailey. He also has a low release on his fastball, which is a concern. Pitchers are able to pick up his fastball pretty well. So if they are able to pick it up and catch up to it, that's bad news. He is also susceptible to stolen bases, which we got Carlos Narvaez, so that's not bad. But if you got Connor Wong behind the dish, then that's good luck. Let me see who else was available. I don't know how I feel about this. 61, the 61 overall.
I definitely would have picked Einson before him. If you're talking about pure developmental.
Yeah, I don't know how they project him. Do they project him as like a reliever?
I like it if it's a reliever. I don't know if I like it if it's a starter.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, folks. I think it's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I'll go more in depth on it in a little bit, but we do have the next pick in. We do have the next pick, and I misspelt it. Do I have this guy in the database? I might not have this guy in the database. I don't have this guy in the database.
I'm not seeing.
He's not in the database. I don't have this guy in the database.
Hold up.
Or I spelt his name wrong.
I'm looking through.
I don't have this guy
pipeline.
In I don't have this guy in the database. Just like Command F. I don't have this guy in the database, guys. What?
You're not gonna believe this.
Michael Oviedo. Michael Oviedo.
Can you guess what his prospect ranking is?
No, you tell me. I'm ready.
219.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The Mariners go from making one of the best picks.
No, this is the Tigers.
Oh man, my bad. I'm looking at
No,
the
you're
team.
good.
Tigers.
I got to put this guy in the database real quick. Give me 1 second.
Hold up. Well, let me look at what MLB Pipeline has because I haven't scouted this guy.
I haven't either. He's a catcher.
My bad. Sorry, Nate.
He's a catcher out of where?
Catcher out of Hayapeg High School.
I did not expect to not have a guy in the database.
Well, that's crazy.
18
years old.
18 years old?
Yep. He is a left-handed batter. They say he is a high school catcher.
This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm just going to keep it $1.50 with you. This is ridiculous.
They saw.
What did they see in this guy?
Apparently, he had a standout performance at the WWBA World Championship.
What?
In Florida. And people can think that he could be next Logan O'Hoppe or Joe Mack. He has a good.
Detroit, what is you doing, baby?
They got him at a 50
crazy.
power tool.
I have no idea who this guy is. I didn't scout this guy. I can't tell you. This is an F
either.
And then a better catcher goes off the board right after. What is going on?
This should have been the pick.
I'm about to get into Seinfeld mode. What is the deal with the Tigers? I'm about to get into Seinfeld mode. What?
Luke Stevenson's a really good pick.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's a really good pick.
And I guess what? You ready to have your mind blown? I got him in the database. Luke Stevenson is the pick for the Seattle Mariners. I think the Mariners have won this draft so far.
Yeah.
33 overall in pipeline, so about where they thought he was going to go. Elite raw power, as well as an advanced approach at the plate. We love a guy who has both. Raw power, advanced approach. He's considered also an above-average defensive catcher. There's a little bit of a concern about his hit tool. He does struggle against velocity, but you can fix that. That's fixable. I think the Mariners have won this draft so far.
I think, that people are going to say, Cal Raleigh, why would you draft another catcher? But
catchers are so, iffy,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could look at this as we're going to move it to first. We're going to do something else. But Luke Stevenson, purely as a bat, I love him. I love his swing. His swing's so beautiful. You look up Luke Stevenson swing.
Just look
It's
it up.
very good.
Just look up Luis Stevenson. Guys, if you want to, just look it up.
It's very good swing. Very good swing. Very pretty. Ball to bat. The bat speed, it can get there. Bat speed is one of those terms that get thrown out as a anti thing. Bat speed isn't there. Bat speed isn't there. But looking at how MLB Draft works, you're not drafting these guys to start tomorrow.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind when you're looking at Luke Stevenson. He can get there. It's going to be how the Mariners develop him. And, they only have one of the best catchers in baseball.
Yeah.
If not the best.
The pick is in for Minnesota, but I'm going to wait because I do want to get to this super chat. I do like the pick, but I do want to get to this super chat real quick because we've been holding on it for a while, and it's a big one. I do not want to leave Curtis hanging for too long. So we're going to get to the pick here in a minute, but I do want to give Curtis Lee some love. Curtis Lee gets us over $100 on the night, which was the goal. He said, do it. Also, I think the Astros have used their farm market for their injuries, so I could really see them drafting a pitcher.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that quite a bit. Okay, I've got the Merbonga, okay? I'm going to do a happy dad. I got a happy dad over here, and we're going to do a Merbonga, okay? Okay, $100 in supers. Curtis, you're going to get a bunch of raffle tickets for our hat raffle. And bottoms up. If we get another $100, I'll do another beer bong. We're not close. We're like $110. But thank you, Curtis. You're the man. Ugh. That's going to hurt my stomach later. That's going to hurt my tummy later. Thank you so much, Curtis. You are an absolute certified G. I appreciate you.
Ian Ruther asked what this means for Harry Ford for the Mariners. There's never a limit on how many catchers you can have. It's one of the more harder position players to get. If they trade Ford, great. He does provide good trade value. But you can have both of them.
Yeah, another thing to remember is these guys could all get traded like tomorrow.
Exactly.
James Tibbs, Brain Montgomery, two great examples. Traded within less than a year than they were drafted. All right, we got 2 picks coming in here in a second. Again, shout out to Curtis. You are an absolute
These picks are flying.
They are. We're almost done. 43 is the last pick. Okay. We got 2 picks that we're going to hit right now. We've got Riley Quick, right-handed pitcher from Alabama, going to the Minnesota Twins, and Slater DeBrun. You guessed it, prep position player. He's an outfielder, though, going to the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles have every comp pick known to man. I think this is their fifth pick, fourth pick,
Something like
that. I think it's their fourth. This is their 4th pick. Let's talk about the Minnesota Twins first. Riley Quick going to Minnesota. Right-handed pitcher. If I remember correctly, I was relatively bullish. I think this is good value. Kind of. Actually, no, it's not. I totally got my numbers mixed up. It's good. It's in the range that he was going to go. Electric fastball. It sits around 95 to 98 consistently. That's pretty crazy. His entire arsenal complements his fastball. He's got a slider, a cut, and a change that all work very well. But there are issues with his command in general. I think that's just something he's going to have to develop. His large frame adds to his durability. So there's not a lot of injury concern around him, which is also a valuable thing, especially with pitchers. But he does have some issues with his command and his release points. His slider release point is inconsistent, and hitters have an easy time picking up on it. And his fastball at times can also appear flat, which also can get picked up. So there are some developmental things he's going to have to do, but overall, don't hate it as a pick for the Twins. Moving on to the Baltimore Orioles. Slater DeBrun. is the next pick for Baltimore, their 4th pick of the draft. I think this is great value. MLB Pipeline's 24th overall player. You get him at 37. He's got very impressive bat-to-ball skills. He generates a lot of hard contact, which is very valuable. He's one of the fastest players in the entire class, which is something that I think people are going to highly liked. He is a little undersized. He's 5'10", 187. He is an outfielder. And he does lack some power production in the future. So more of a contact first, power later type hitter, with some question marks on whether or not he will have power in the future. In general, don't hate the pick. Developmental pick that we won't see for a few years. But if he comes up and he can, again, anytime you have a fast outfielder, I'm going to comp him to Jarren Duran. If he can be Jarren Duran, that's pretty damn good. And I got no qualms about that at all.
And I think with a lot of these guys with fast speed, undersized ability, I do think that that's something we don't typically talk and rave about, but it is the size that's becoming more desirable as the MLB evolves. I do see him probably being one of the top 5 prospects in the next 2 years as he develops. I do think that, being undersized is not the be-all, end-all. So, DeBrun, Orioles fans get another solid pick. They've had a really good draft so far.
I agree. All right, before the next pick, the pick is in for the New York Mets. They are getting their first pick of the draft. Before they're in, we are 1 subscriber away on our Red Sox YouTube channel from 3,300 subscribers. Can we get there? If you love the Red Sox, if you love baseball in general, this is our MLB, our first MLB channel at Chat Sports. If you want to be a part of the movement, if you want to show some love, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to that goal. 3,300 subscribers. How many have we gained tonight? Gained about 45 subs, which for that channel is not bad. It's a smaller channel. I would really appreciate. Oh, there we go. 3,301. Thank you all so much. If you guys are Red Sox fans and this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe at the Red Sox Rundown. We will have a full video tonight breaking down all of the picks the Red Sox made on day 1. We're also going to have shorts on every pick the Red Sox make over the next 2 days. So don't miss out. Join the family, and that number is still going up. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Pick is in for the Mets. We are getting very close to the end of the official full first round. Go Sox. Let's freaking go.
Mr. and Mrs. Met in the building.
Mr. and Mrs. Met. The mascots are out.
They are.
The mascots are out tonight. It is All-Star Weekend. They got nowhere better to be. The Mets at number 38, their first pick of the draft. They select Mitch Voits out of the University of Michigan. Go Blue, baby! Go Blue, baby! Hail to the victors, valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and best. See, I've had to memorize that
as
the producer of the Michigan Football Report all of these years. I've had to memorize the fight song. And that's the first time I've ever sang it out loud. And I think, if James Yoder's watching, I think I just nailed that. By the way, just for the
Let's
record.
get confirmation.
Just for the record, I think I just nailed that. So Mitch Voigt goes to the New York Mets, second baseman out of the University of Michigan. 6'2", 201. Look at that. Spicy OPS, 1.140. Let's talk about him. He's got an advanced approach at the plate, like most of these guys. He makes very good swing decisions, which is something that's very valuable, especially in the majors. He has plus speed and a strong arm, something that people are also highly value. He can be pull heavy to his detriment at times, but I think overall This is a relatively impressive prospect. Maybe a little bit of a reach for the Mets at 63, but as a Michigan fan, this is a little biased. I like him. He does have a bit of an injury history, but he's got like kind of the whole package. He hits the ball, he hits it hard. There's potential for some big power. He hasn't fully shown it yet, but he hit 14 home runs last year. That's not anything to scoff at. With the advanced approach at the plate, with his good swing decisions and his plus speed and strong arm, I like this for the Mets. Maybe a little bit of a reach, but I don't hate it, though.
It's not a bad reach.
I don't hate this. This is a reach I don't hate.
And there's going to be some discrepancies between MLB pipeline and obviously what these teams need.
Absolutely.
I do think Mitch Voigt fills a infield need to the Mets prospect pool. It's not a bad reach at all. He's got good tools. Got to develop him a little bit, but we could see him in 2-3 years.
I think in a few years he's going to have an impact.
Exactly. And not talking about like seeing him on the roster in 2 and 3 years. We're seeing having an impact.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I like this. I like this pick. Don't let MLB Pipeline's ranking fool you. I do like this pick for the Mets. I think that he can have a pretty big impact. Dakota Gunfrey asks, hey, chat. Hey, Dakota. Who do you think the best player is in the draft right away for their team on day one? I think it's Kade Anderson.
Yeah.
I think it's Kade Anderson. Day one has an impact on this team. All right, let's ask a question, shall we? We're coming down to the end. The New York Yankees pick is in. Ew. Hopefully they pick a horrible player. Let me ask this question. Who is your favorite pick of the draft so far? This is a spicy question. Favorite pick of the draft so far? Yankees are on the clock as well, folks. So all you Yankee fans, get ready. Because the Yankees lose is on the clock. The Yankees lose. The Yankees lose. Yankees lose.
You know, two parters of this question. Favorite college pick of the MLB draft and favorite high school pick.
Seth Hernandez is my favorite high school pick.
Yeah.
I think that one's easy.
Yeah.
College pick? That's tough. Ike Irish to Baltimore is really good. I like that pick a lot. I mean, Kyson Witherspoon to the Red Sox, that's a biased pick. Kade Anderson to Seattle is like the chalky pick.
One that's we're not talking about a lot. I love Gage Wood. I love the Gage Wood pick to the Phillies.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good pick, too. That was really great value for them. Who wins the home run derby tomorrow? That's a good question. Who wins the home run derby?
Is it Jazz Chisholm?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If that happens, I throw up in my mouth. Acuna is no longer in the home run derby, Dakota. He has been replaced by Matt Olson. I would love it for the brand if O'Neal Cruz won the home run derby. I would love it for the brand. All right, pick is in for the New York Yankees. With the 39th pick, the Yankees select Dax Kilby. You guessed it, prep shortstop.
62nd in the MLB pipeline.
So maybe a little bit of a reach. We'll get the graphics up. We'll see what my scouting report was and see how the Yankees did. I'm going to say every pick the Yankees make is an F automatically, but let's take all biases aside and actually take a look at what we've got cooking here. So Dax Kilby goes number 39 overall to the New York Yankees. 6'2", 201. Let's take a look at the scouting report. Oh, God. That makes me mad. Excellent hit tool. You know how I feel about prep hitters with excellent hit tools. Except Dax, he sucks. Excellent hit tool with an advanced approach at the plate. He is a solid runner, too, with above average speed. He is at short currently, but scouts doubt that he will stay there.
Knowing the Yankees don't put him at short.
Probably going to move. Well, they should keep Volpe there forever. That's just my opinion. They should keep Volpe there forever because he's really good. Here's a little bit more. He's projected to gain a lot of power in the future. And he's what, a lefty, right?
Yeah.
Short porch and right. His arm strength is below average, so I would see him at second.
Yeah.
Jazz isn't going to be there forever. This is probably your Jazz Chisholm replacement if all things go well. Yeah, excellent hit tool, solid runner, above average speed, has the ability to gain a lot of power in the future, below average arm, probably projects better at second than he does at short.
And MLB Pipeline says that he could move to left as well.
Could move to left. Why? But below average arm, though.
That's true.
That doesn't make any sense to me. He projects perfectly as Jazz Chisholm's replacement, in my opinion. I mean, I could be completely off base with that, but that's just me. I mean, what am I talking about?
My least favorite team in baseball.
The Los Angeles Doyas are up now.
I will always have little brother syndrome.
Well, I'm not going to be that guy, but you know.
Yeah.
But like, isn't it like shouldn't the Angels feel like the little brother?
I still, it's weird because it's Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Still, that's what I consider them. But I guess I just think San Diego is the little brother because NL West.
That is true.
Dakota asked, do we think that he should play third since he is slower?
Arm strength. The arm to me is the biggest indicator.
Yeah.
If you are a die-hard baseball fan, hit that like button. Our live last year got 429 likes. We were at 340. Can we get 100 likes before the end of the live?
Let's get it.
Can we pass our goal?
We're
probably not going to hit the chat rate peak, which is okay. We made a valiant effort. We smashed the sub number. If we can smash the like number, I'm going to be eternally grateful. So like the video if you love baseball. If you love baseball, like the video. Pick is in. The first of 2 picks for the Dodgers are in.
This is a good pick for me.
Zach Roots. I believe, if I remember correctly, I like this prospect a lot as well. Hit that like button, please. I would really appreciate it. It means the absolute world. 430 likes is the goal. So less than 100 away. Less than 100 likes away from our goal of 430 likes. I would be highly, highly appreciative if you would hit that sub button. All right, Zach Root goes to the Dodgers. 6'2", 210. Like the frame. Left-handed pitcher out of Arkansas. He's got a very unorthodox delivery. I love it. Think Clayton Kershaw. It doesn't look the same as Clayton Kershaw's, but he's got a very unorthodox delivery.
The slot angle's almost there.
Dodgers love. It's lethal to throwing hitters off. He has a very effective 4-pitch mix. He's got a fastball, change, curve, and cutter. However, teams do worry a little bit about his ceiling. Is the ceiling a little too low? He's got one of the highest floors of any pitcher in the league. I think he comes out very consistently to start. If he were to start tomorrow, he would be consistent. Although, how much better does he get other than that? His fastball velo is not going to blow you out the water. He does have a little bit of trouble with his command, but I do think he is one of the safer starter pitchers, not a starting pitcher, but safer starter pitchers. I just don't know how much development's going to come past what he already has.
To me, this feels like a pick not for prospect pool need, but for MLB need.
For sure.
Because
Absolutely.
the pitchers at the Dodgers MLB system is just
Always injured.
always injured. And I feel like, we talk about the Dodgers, pitching's the number one skill or the number one need. And this is a guy that I feel comfortable with him starting tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That's kind of what Arkansas
back-to-back.
Arkansas back-to-back for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Charles Davelin is the pick now for the Dodgers.
And I actually really like this pick too.
But yeah, Zach Root, interesting pick. Again, I think he's got a high floor, low ceiling. And I think that's what people worry about. But, I don't hate the pick at all. I think it's an interesting pick for the Dodgers specifically. Because the Dodgers, they've got the flexibility to, try things out because they're the freaking Dodgers. Charles Davelin, outfielder out of Arkansas. Arkansas back-to-back for the Dodgers. Goes at number 41 overall. 80 grade hit tool.
Yeah.
Is an 80 grade even possible? Obviously it is. 80 grade hit tool for Mr. Charles Davelin. Holy moly. He has a very mature approach to the plate. He's got success against velocity. This guy is an absolute baller. The issues with him, and let me pull up my full scouting report. His power is a little bit limited. So he's got that elite hit tool. But the power is limited at times. Very mature approach at the plate. And does have, I already talked about it, has success. His arm strength is a little fringy, and he is an outfielder, so that's a little concerning. It might hurt his defensive profile as a whole. But that hit tool is so tantalizing. Also, I will note, he's got defensive versatility, and he has solid 2+ speed. So when he gets on base, he can run fast. MLB Pipeline's got him at 54. I really like this kid. I'd put him higher. I like this pick a lot for the Dodgers, and I think they kind of got a steal. It won't look like good value because of where Pipeline has him ranked, but I'm a big fan. Very bullish on Charles Davelin.
Swallowing my pride, Dodgers had a great draft.
Dodgers low-key kind of killed it. The Dodgers are going to get a high grade for me tonight for day one, for round one grades. The Rays. There he goes.
There it is. This is the most Rays pick of all time.
That's
for me.
a great pick for the Rays, too. I really like that pick for the Rays. I think the Rays have had a pretty good draft as well.
They've had a really good draft.
This is going to be a lot of high grades. So I think a lot of people have drafted well, which is crazy because this class isn't that good.
No.
Eat your heart out, Dad. Brennan Summerhill of the University of Arizona. My dad's alma mater, my mom's alma mater. Eat your heart out, Dad. Brennan Summerhill goes, number 42 overall, to the Tampa Bay Rays. Let's talk about the kid out of Tucson. He's got a very advanced approach to the plate. Low K percentage, high walk percentage. Those are things you love to see. And he has improved his quality of contact. He's got excellent in-zone contact rate. And he's shown that he is able to get on a lot. He's also a really good defender in center. He's got really good defensive traits. The only issues are his strength. He needs to add more strength overall. He has not shown a lot of home run power in game. So that might be why he dropped a little bit, is some of that. But this is some of the best value of the entire draft.
Can play all over the outfield. Very versatile. I mean, you talk about guys like Ben Zobrist, but he could play all of the outfield. I think he's mainly going to be used as a center fielder. But, I mean, the only thing that concerns me with him, and maybe why he slid, he does have a couple injuries there.
Yeah, the injury concern is there. But I like the pick for Tampa Bay. They've had a pretty good draft, and you get MLB Pipeline's number 16 overall prospect at number 42.
Yeah.
That's solid.
This is the guy I want the Padres to draft.
Yeah.
We needed an outfielder.
Yeah, it's a good pick for Tampa Bay. All right, we are down to our final pick of the night. There is still going to be 2 more rounds tonight, but we're just doing round 1. We are going to have grades for round 1 coming out relatively quickly after this as well. Once you get into round 2 and 3 and stuff, it's kind of a crapshoot. Round 1 is really where you want to go. Grade the pick of Brendan Summerhill, ABC to F. I like it.
I think it's an A for me. I know we give out A's a lot, but
I think when we go back and crunch the numbers, there will be a lot more non-A's. There are some teams that are going to get some pretty bad grades tonight. But, yeah, final pick of the night for us is up. It is the Miami Marlins. And then after that, we are going to run the raffle. So this is your last chance, $5 super chat to get in on the raffle. And then we're going to get out of here. I'm going to film my grades video for the first round. I'm going to film a video for my Red Sox channel, the Red Sox Rundown. And then I'm going to go to sleep because I've spent the last week and a half up late at night scouting players. I'm going to go get a little sleep tonight because then I got to be back in the office tomorrow morning. For my
we only had one player that we didn't scout.
For my regular day job. I cannot believe that happened. Last year it didn't happen. All the players I scouted we had.
Yeah.
That was atrocious. The pick is in for Miami. The pick is in for Miami. Who is it? Cam. Oh, Chip. Chip. Oh, Chip, he made it in the first round. Cam Canarella of Jake Chipper's Clemson Tigers goes with the 43rd pick, the final pick of the compensatory round 1. Compensatory round A, whatever you want to call it. It's basically the end of round 1. Round 2 is going to start with the 44th overall pick. Yeah, I mean, Jake Chipper, who is a Clemson alum, was giving me the full scouting report this week. He loves this kid. And at number 43 overall, I think for the Marlins, this is pretty good value. Oh, yeah, he was 36. Yeah, you got him at 43. Elite defense and center with plus speed. Brother, that's great.
Yeah.
Strong hit tool, above average contact. I mean, come on. This is great. He does have an injury history. Shoulder injury history, so that could limit him a little bit. But he's got awesome bat-to-ball skills. Doesn't have a lot of power. He's that contact profile hitter. But, I mean, elite defense plus speed, hits for contact. That's all you can ask for if you're a Miami Marlins fan. I like this. I like this pick.
I like this pick a lot. I mean, his power is probably his weakest aspect.
Yeah.
But even then, it's not terrible. It could get better. And that's scary.
Oh, yeah. It's all projection, and it's going to be interesting. Okay, here's what we're going to do. So round 1 is over. So our coverage of the draft is over. It's not. We're going to have a video coming out in a little bit of grades and things like that. But here's what we're going to do. This is how we're going to end the stream. First off, thank you all so much for watching. This has been awesome. I believe we beat our view count from last year. We beat our subtotal by far. We're close to beating our like record. Again, if you haven't liked the video, like it. But I appreciate it. Here's the raffle. $5, we'll talk about your team, plus you get a raffle ticket. $10, you get 3 raffle tickets. And then so on. We'll calculate the numbers, so on and so forth. A beer bong for every $100. We've already done one. We're not really close to doing another one. So,
unless we get $90 mysteriously.
Yeah, unless we get like $90 mysteriously, I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, this is the Super Chat menu. This is the final call. I'm going to start typing up my list of raffle tickets right now. So if you want to get in on the raffle, you got to do it right now. We did just get a Super Chat on Red Sox for a raffle. So I'm going to get that up real quick. So we did have one on Red Sox. Got to pull this up. Last call on Super Chats.
It's for a MLB hat.
So you can pick your favorite team. We'll send you a hat. Hat of your favorite MLB team. I forgot to mention that. Thank you for reminding them. Kyle Van Dyke with $5 on our Red Sox channel. Thank you so much. So he's got a raffle ticket. So whoever your favorite team is, we will ship you a hat, one of their hats. And I will do like the fitted or whatever. We're not going to ship you like a Little League one. We'll ship you like a quality hat. But yeah, I'm going to start typing in the raffles. Oh my God. Wait, I got to do math now. Oh, no, we're not there. Okay, I was worried. I was like, am I going to have to do another one?
I think we need 30 more.
Don't push your luck.
Can we get a 30 bomb?
I really don't want to do another one.
He doesn't want to do it?
I really don't.
So him saying he doesn't want to do it makes you want him to do it.
Chris Lotteray, my mom. Great coverage, guys. $50 super chats. Let's freaking go. I really don't want to do another one. $30 and I'll do another beer bong.
And you get more spots into the raffle.
Or wait, let's do math here real quick. It's way less than that. Let me do math real quick. Let me do some math.
We are not doing the second round. Right now, we are calling for any last super chats to get into an MLB hat of your favorite team.
We are $13 away.
$13?
We're not 30. We're $13.
And we reached it. I'm
Did
pretty
we?
sure. No,
Where?
never mind.
Oh.
Read the wrong one.
You read the wrong one.
Yeah. I was like, we got another 50 bomb.
$13 away from another beer bong, and I'm just telling you, I do not want to do it. I'm being completely honest. My stomach is already in knots. I do not want to do it.
13 more.
All right, let me write down these. Let me write down the raffle people. All right. Let me write all these people down.
For the content, for the person who donates 13, do they get 3 raffle entries?
Sure. Well, yeah, they will. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me write all these down. All right, real quick, guys. I'm going to get all these. I'm going to get all the super chats, and we're going to be good.
And while you're there in the description, please like the video. Help support the channel. And we can get some more MLB content your way. Shows to the big bosses that MLB does attract viewers.
We are going to be live for the MLB trade deadline at the end of the month. So we will be back. I will be back. I'm going to put in a good word for Xavier to be back as well. I think he has earned the right to be back. Okay. Last call on raffle tickets. I've got the list.
We got another one, another 5.
Did we get
Red Sox?
We did?
We got another 5 for Red Sox.
I lost it. Where did we get it? Oh, that's not the right one. I got 2 streams pulled up here. Where's the 5? Rich C. Okay, Rich C.
$8 more dollars. 10 straight wins, 10 straight beer bongs. That's crazy.
Not doing that.
That's
I'll tell
crazy.
You that right now. I'll tell you that right now. That's not happening. Right now. My tummy, after this stream, TMI. Rich C, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, I'm cutting it off.
Gotta give it to 15. 8:15.
I'll give you 1 minute. You have 1 minute.
1 minute for $8 more dollars.
1 minute, I'm cutting it off. Let me get the duck race ready. Let me get the duck race ready. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Thank you to everyone that subscribed tonight.
And we got it.
Where? On where?
Anthony Capone.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Get that beer bong ready. Thank you, Anthony.
All right, I'm going to put his name on.
Let's type A for Anthony.
Yeah, spam those A's for Anthony.
Spam those A's for Anthony for getting us to the beer bong.
Okay. All right, I'm waiting for Anthony's to come through. Give me 1 second. There it is. There's the 10 from Anthony. Thank you so much, my friend. That's over $200 on the night, which is great. That my goal was 100. We doubled it. Thank you. I'm going to go fill up my beer bong. I'll be right back. Xavier, if you want to give a few shout-outs.
I got you. I'm trying to answer this question. Got one in Spanish. Thank you, Albert, for that message. Kilby is certainly a very good prospect. Very good prospect. And then Voit to the Mets is very good as well.
Okay, so my concern here, the first one I did was like a lukewarm happy dad. This one's like ice cold. So I'm a little worried, rightfully so, about how that's going to react with my stomach. So let me just get this duck race ready real quick. So if something happens, we can get out of here quick. Because things are already moving. And let's just say it might not be a great night for Jack. I was talking about getting sleep. I don't know how much sleep I'm going to get. Okay. All right, I've got the list. I'm going to put the list in. I got to send it to myself. I'll do the beer. Right, how about this? I'll do the beer bong after the duck race. Let's do the duck race. And I'll do the beer bong after the duck race. Okay. I'm going to enter the names in the duck race. 56 names entered into this duck race. Thank you to everyone that super chatted tonight. The winner is going to go home. I've got to import the graphic. Give me 2 seconds. The winner is going to go home with an MLB hat of their choice. MLB hat of their choice. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start the race. As soon as I start the race, I'll do the beer bong. I just want to get it out of the way. Also, I need to update that time. There we go. Minute, not 10 seconds. That would have been absolutely crazy. Okay.
All right.
The winner gets an MLB hat of their choice. Sent to you by Chat Sports. In 3, 2, 1. Bow, 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 bow.
So right now, looks like, I believe that's your mom in the lead.
She's going to have a lot of ducks. She also said if she wins, it goes to Curtis Lee.
Bang. Right now, Curtis Lee in the front.
Okay.
Did that like a champ.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, we're all right. We're going to be okay. All right. Looks like Chris Lotteray and Curtis Lee, of course, the two biggest super chatters of the night, are in the lead. We've got Pirate Curtis Lee in the lead right now. 20 seconds left. Here we go. The field is going to start to separate. Curtis Lee just graduated college, and he's headed his way to get a hat. Watch out for Jeff Bartlett, though. I believe he's got one duck. Can the one duck do it? Who's that coming? Curtis Lee. It's going to be Curtis Lee. I think it's going to be a photo finish. 1 second. It's Curtis Lee.
Curtis Lee.
Curtis Lee, are you in the chat right now, my friend? Oh, Curtis Lee, are you in the chat? Curtis Lee, are you in the chat? I need you, Curtis. I need you, Curtis.
Curtis was the Astros fan, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Curtis, are you in the chat, my friend? Is that you in the chat? Are you in the chat?
Don't see you, Curtis.
Let's see who was second place. Second place was my mom, who said if she won, give it to Curtis. I'm thinking of what we do if Curtis isn't here. Oops. If Curtis isn't here, do we give it to the next person?
Which would be Anthony.
My mom would be Curtis. Anthony would be the winner. So here's what we're going to do, okay? This is what we're going to do. Hear me out here. Okay? Curtis, this is what we're going to do. Curtis, if you are listening, let me cook something real quick. I'm going to give
Curtis Lee is here.
Curtis is here. Okay. Do you have social media, Curtis? Do you have social media, Curtis? Curtis, do you have social media? X or Instagram? Do you have social media? Do you have social media? Hi,
yeah,
Curtis.
we see you.
I think he might be on delay. He
Gotcha.
might be on a little bit of a delay. That's why he didn't message right away, because he was on a little bit of a delay, I think. Do you have social media, Curtis? Jinx.
Misspelled. My
Did
bad. I misspelled the name.
Oh, yeah. Delete.
I will.
I got it. Curtis, my Twitter, which I literally read-only. That was not the best idea. My Twitter is below at Jack Lotteray. You do. Okay. DM me on Twitter, okay? DM me at Jack Lotteray on Twitter. We will get your team, I assume is the Astros, and we will get your shipping information, and we will have it shipped out to you within the next week or so. Okay? Also, your Instagram. Okay. Instagram. Okay, let me read only this. Okay. How about this? Jack Lotteray MLB is my MLB Instagram account. It's my public MLB Instagram account. DM me on Instagram, okay? DM me on Instagram, and we will get your shipping information. We'll get your hat size. We'll do the whole thing, all right? All right? DM me, Jack Lotteray MLB, at Jack Lotteray MLB. You can also give me a follow, too, if you haven't already. DM me. And at some point this week, we'll get I would assume, an Astros hat sent out to you. Thank you to everyone that super chatted. I really, really appreciate it. Let me bring up Bring up a little something, something. Bum, 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 bum.
Finally close all my tabs.
Yeah, close all the tabs. I did that already too. Not all of them, but some of them. Okay, this is where we're going to end it. So coming up, Xavier and I are going to sit down and we are going to get our grades for round 1 all settled, okay? We are going to get grades for all teams for all of their picks in round 1. That video will be up within the next hour or two. So go interact on that video when it's done. But yeah, thank you all so much to everyone that took the time to watch our stream today. There was a lot of options. I'm not, I'm privy to that. I know that there are a lot of options that you could have chosen to watch the round 1 of the MLB draft. And the fact that you chose Chat Sports means a lot to me. I put a lot of hard blood, sweat, and tears into this. Literally this last week. I got home from vacation on last Sunday. And this entire week, I have been up countless hours, gotten very limited sleep, scouting as many players as I could, building the graphics, making the copy. 2 shout-outs. Sam Brown, our lead producer, who put together the entire database of graphics that you saw today for the draft. Thank you to him. He was a big part of this. Without him, we would not have had all the draft graphics we had. And my man, Xavier. He's been here for like 2 weeks.
I've been here for a week.
He's been here for a week.
This is my first week.
He's been here for a week. And he decided to come in on his off day today. He was not required to come in today. He did not want to come in today. I was going to be in here by myself today. But Xavier was like, I want to talk ball. I want to hang out. I want to learn how all of this stuff goes. Again, 1 week in, and he's like, I want to sit in on this draft and learn how all this stuff goes. So shout out to him. He killed it. I mean, I think he did a great job. He was my color guy over here, helping me out, giving his takes and stuff. I mean, he was absolutely fantastic. So thank you, Xavier, for coming in. It helped kill some of the dead air when I was like trying to get graphics up.
Appreciate it.
And then again, thank you to Sam as well for helping with the draft graphics. That was a huge help. Him and I were hand in hand this week, getting all the graphics ready and ready to go. That's
always
it.
Appreciate Sam.
Yep, we always appreciate Sam. That's it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you have not already. The trade deadline is in 2-3 weeks. It's coming quick, and we are going to be live for that as well. I think as we get closer to the deadline, more teams are going to drop out of the race and more teams are going to become sellers, which means there's going to be a lot more names that are going to be up to be traded. I think it's going to be a very interesting trade deadline with a lot of teams buying, and I think some big names could be on the move. So,
you can see some buyers become soft sellers to become better buyers.
Yeah. Or some buyers become sellers because they drop out of their playoff races.
Exactly.
So subscribe. We're going to be live for that. So don't miss out. And then if you're on our Red Sox channel, make sure you subscribe as well. I'm going to have a video coming out tonight recapping the entire night 1. So all the picks the Red Sox made. They had 4 picks tonight. They've only made 2 so far. So all 4 picks I will be recapping on the Red Sox rundown tonight. I'm also going to have shorts for all 20-plus picks the Red Sox make over the next 2 days. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much once again. I say this after every live that we do for baseball. Baseball is not the priority of Chat Sports, which is okay. It's not the biggest sport. Football and baseball are the biggest sports. So the fact that my boss has given me the opportunity to do this, I am forever grateful for. And the reason why is because you guys watch. So thank you all for watching. This is a passion project for me, is to bring more baseball to Chat Sports, and we are doing that. So thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your nights. And we'll see you at the trade deadline. We'll see you later.